Isaac seems like.
Welcome, everyone, to MME Live at 11 p.m. as scheduled. You're welcome. Thank you for joining us. Can I get a thumbs up for an on-time host?
Thumbs down all the time.
Come
Thumbs
on.
down, guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Thumbs down for timing.
Kingdom of Nerds and the IMDL will always
another
on time.
promo.
Yes, we always on time.
I was on
No,
time.
DL's not.
We run a tight
More
ship
than
on
you.
our shows.
More than me, yes. I had a rough day. I did, I was exercising, I was helping my parents, I was shipping packages.
I had a rough day too.
Madam Web was just a chore to sit through, but I'm glad I did it so we can go ahead with our review on Sunday. DL, take it away.
Wait, you actually watched it?
Sunday.
Or are you Max? Don't do that. Max, you don't want that reputation, Max.
You're lying to the people.
It was surprisingly good.
I
Wait till the review on Sunday to get the whole.
I'm done too.
Just stop. But I actually did see Madam Web.
Oh, really? So did I.
Did you?
Huh?
I was dreaming about it right now. I feel like I watched it. I had a vivid dream. I feel like I watched it, so I don't really need to see it. I'll just do the review. No.
You go see this movie.
Oh, no. Really?
I'm not going to be the only one suffering here.
Oh, no.
You should read Perp's Red Box review. It's amazing.
Perp couldn't even keep up the. He was giggling because he was like, "Oh, this is bad."
No, he gave it a really good review. If you go to his letterbox, it's like 17 paragraphs about the movie.
Oh God, how high was he?
Strange Marvel series. Thanks for 13 months.
Oh wow, Doctor Strange is making it rain in the chat. Look at this. Wow, thank you so much, Doctor Strange. Yeah, he said it'd be an awesome gift. He says it's for my car to give everyone a hint. I kind of know what it is, but I want to give a surprise to people when I get it. I can't wait to get something at my P.O. box.
Fuzzy dice.
What's that?
Fuzzy dice, if you're lucky.
Why is that?
More than that?
A fuzzy fleshlight?
No.
Oh, come on. That's not for the car. That's easy.
I actually I have a question for the chat and the panel before we start.
Let's get to the gifted memberships. I really appreciate the support, Doctor Strange. It's awesome. We're going to be talking about Blade, and I'm very excited as well. But there's some mixed things about Blade. I thought it's all positive going forward, but I still hear some people saying,
I thought he left the project again.
I didn't hear that. But that's what we'll talk about. So Voltaire was gifted a membership from Doctor Strange, Strange Marvel Theories, Jimmy Badalitsky, Anthony Cheese. Oh no, Anthony's back. Brian, I'm just kidding, Anthony. Brian, Master of None, Jeffrey Miller, Figure Drawing, DeJuice Main, DeBrisco 1234, Ryan Landis, and Zeke. Awesome. And Sword of Power for 13 months. That's quite an accomplishment. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Before I have a question. I'm having a dilemma here. I'm thinking about a big purchase, and should I get
the
Apple Vision Pro?
What a nice gift
Or
you don't have to, but I will accept.
Or should I get the first appearance of Wolverine? They are the same price.
Apple Vision Pro.
The Hulk comic with the first Wolverine, is that it's a Hulk comic, right?
Yes. Hulk 181.
Has that been on a bucket list search for you for many years now?
No, but I was usually it's like 4,500, but somebody's offering it to me for like 32, 33.
Take it.
I'm thinking about it.
You can get the Apple Vision Pro again anytime you want for that price.
Yeah, true.
You don't know when that Wolverine is going to come up again, but that's just my theory. I don't hate Marvel.
It's graded. It's graded already.
It's graded a 6.5, which is amazing for Silver Age.
I had that comic.
You did?
I had several comics. I have the old story that I was away at college and my parents moved and packed up the house and threw away and gave away my Transformers, my comic books. And there are many, many thousands of dollars of comic books that were given away.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
So many parents did that to their kids.
Yep.
Yeah,
well,
get the comic, bro. Get the comic.
I was going to say the Apple Vision Pro because you could do a lot more with it. It also, I think, is going to be the first gen of that. I actually think is a big investment in it too. Keep like the box materials, the packaging. There's a Apple products like that.
They do whole value and
especially
go up in value.
Like think about the first gen iPods all in box or tablets. You know, they're actually got up in value. Some of those, the first edition. So, and I do think this is something. I do think the Apple Pro.
This is definitely something.
I think it is the way it is going. I think in like 5 revisions, you're going to get really smaller glasses, and it's just going to, I don't
think they're not that big compared to VR headsets. VR headsets are huge.
Yeah, VR
headsets. Apples are just
huge.
like putting on, like going to wearing a big pair of Prada or Fendi glasses.
Yeah,
just saying.
La-di-da, Brucifer with his Fendi glasses.
What? Doesn't everybody have Fendi and Prada? I'm just asking.
I got Tommy Hilfiger, so
nice.
That's low rent to Brucifer.
Why would you say that? You douche.
I mean, they the Tommy. Well, no, I'm not gonna say that. Tommy Hilfiger.
I do like Tommy Hilfiger sneakers.
Well, if you're just getting here, please thumbs up the video. We are going to go shift it to the first topic. It's not a long topic.
We got slides?
No, I don't have slides.
I'm just asking.
I got articles.
Love you, Max.
Sorry, I'm so unprofessional, everyone. I'm so sorry. It's
part of
the people show up. It's part of the mystique.
Look at this hair that's like popping out.
By the way, everybody, how about that intro? That heavy metal intro, doesn't that get you pumped, everybody?
Yes.
For Sunday night?
I love that intro.
I know you made it, Brucifer, but I love it.
I love it. Oh, what? All right, so let's bring this article up because this is what I was really hyped, and then I talked to some friends. I called someone, and they were like, "Well, I don't know about Blade still." I'm like, "What do you mean about Blade? There's this movement on Midnight Suns. Blade has to be moving forward." The last thing I heard was Mahershala Ali was happy with the new director and the lower budget. And that means I just assumed that means that Blade is going to get on track because they're developing. Why are you laughing, Voltaire? They're developing Midnight Suns. They're developing Midnight Suns with
you can have Midnight Suns. You can have Midnight Suns without Blade.
But I'm sure they want Blade in it.
Yeah, how could you not establish Blade first and then do that?
Yeah.
There's so much smoke that I'm starting to believe there's fire on this whole Blade disaster, which is a shame. I like Mahershala Ali and I love me some Blade.
I don't think he's going again. But that's the rumor.
This project is taking too long.
Anyone have a source for an article or anything that they hear that Mahershala Ali is leaving again or problems? But I'm like I was so hyped when I was creating the topic tonight. I'm like, yes, Marvel is doing great. DC is doing great. The superhero genre is saved. Don't think about Madam Web. Just move forward. We're getting great stuff in the next few years. Anthony has just joined us. But Michael Giacchino, the director of Werewolf by Night, right? What else did he do?
That's his first time directing.
That was his first time directing. Okay.
He's a composer.
Yeah, he's a composer.
He's doing his next project is I think a monster project for you.
Wait, he has no directing history or anything. He's just a composer.
Yeah. No, he directed Werewolf by Night.
Werewolf by Night,
and it was great.
And he's doing a project for WB.
So he did one project, and now he's getting a major budget movie.
Well, listen,
I mean, it wouldn't
that's
be,
not
it
fair,
wouldn't be
Bruce.
huge.
Away movie.
So let's give him a chance. Give everybody. Let's give everybody a chance.
He's done a lot of scores. He's
not fair.
People, he's not on John Williams level at all, but he's great. He does a great score for a project, and he transitions to the director without a hitch. There was as far as I heard, there was no problems with Werewolf by Night.
No, the budget was low. It was practical effects mostly.
I just love the double standards here.
What do you mean? No, there's not double standards. He already has a history in making great movies, but yes, on the score end,
great movies.
But he also
not movies. Working for Marvel Studios.
He scored different projects.
That's not direct. That's not the same as directing.
It's not
movies.
the same, but he already transitioned to directing.
Did he go to film school? Did he study under the greats?
Oh my goodness! Something as well received as Werewolf by Night. He already transitioned. He's become a success as a music composer and a director.
Miss Marvel was well received, correct?
Miss Marvel?
Yes. Was it well received? The streaming?
Somewhat.
Yeah,
it's the highest rated MCU show, right?
I know what you're trying to do.
Okay,
it's very, very obvious. Bruce.
It took you long enough.
No, I know. I saw it coming from a mile away. Though, she directed a few episodes of Miss Marvel, right?
Yes.
For the Star Wars.
That's an episode of Miss Marvel was about the same length as Werewolf by Night. Thank you very much.
All right.
So I'll say
Werewolf by Night had a lot more. You're talking about like horror themed special effects, practical effects, a lot more going on than a Miss Marvel episode. I'm sorry. What? Yes.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding.
And the special effects that was mind blowing in Miss Marvel, really?
You're talking about the animation that was done over.
So you saying that moment that
she was
not having a lot going on?
Oh my goodness. Wow. I put it in a different league. Yes, I do. Yes.
So I'll say this about Giacchino. Would it be concerning that they're getting him to run this after just Werewolf by Night? Sure. However, Werewolf by Night was one of the best things that Marvel's put out in Phase 4/Phase 5. That one little short. And if she's able to have good storytelling and good effects with that little thing, he knows how to work within a budget and with limited resources. So I'm open to seeing what he does. This also reminds me of another director who was given a big budget film after doing a short film on YouTube. Does everyone forget about David F. Sandberg, who did Lights Out? And then he was given a major big budget movie called Shazam.
Yeah.
So let's see what he does, man, because he seems to be a good storyteller from what we're seeing right now. Now, we could be wrong. It could be too much for him. You're absolutely right. But, it seems like this could be his domain with Midnight Suns,
And it seems like Feige in this next phase is pulling from the talent of Disney Plus shows, the ones that were well received. Because what is he doing for Fantastic Four, the announcement there? Shackman, who directed WandaVision, was one of the more well received.
Also, he directed way more stuff before WandaVision.
So those two, the combination of those two things coming out this week, I think it's really good news. I thought that meant that Blade was also coming together, but everyone's telling me, hold your horses, Max. No, we hear Blade's still in trouble. And then the rumor is now that they're saying, well, I thought that you're going to get Blade before Midnight Suns. Now they're saying, well, they just might put him in. It just might become the Midnight Suns movie instead of Blade. I don't think that.
I don't believe that.
Who here heard that?
No.
That instead of Blade first, that they're going to do Midnight Suns with Blade in it.
I don't believe that whatsoever. You think
with or without Mahershala Ali, maybe they'll get
you think
else.
Mahershala Ali is going to let that happen?
That's the rumor.
He will never let that happen. That's the guy who been for the last 5 years, since 2019 or 6, whatever.
Well, to be fair, I've only seen one person on the socials talk about it. I haven't seen any scoopers talk about it. I haven't seen many people talk about it. It's just one or two people that I keep pushing that narrative. So
yeah, like they will never let Blade is his passion project. He went to Feige. He's like, I want to make this, and he give it to him. He gave him all the creative freedom. I mean, you don't want these people. Go ahead. You could kick them off the project. You could get your type of actors, whatever you want for your Blade project.
Yeah, Jeffrey Miller was our good friend Doctor Strange, gifted 10 memberships tonight. That's really very generous. So if you want to give him a big thank you, he's in the chat right now.
Yeah, he is.
Dr. Strange.
Dr. Strange, he is.
Strange Marvel theories. Go give him a sub as well.
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing this movie if it's true eventually. Michael, I mean, it makes sense. He did Reboot by Night for Marvel. That's a lot of practical effects. If you see the behind the scenes documentary of it, though, I love when Marvel released those documentary behind the scenes of every project. That's dope to see, or how they develop stuff and how they make the costumes and practical effects and stuff like that. So he has history working with Marvel, and plus he worked with them scoring a lot of movies for them as well. So I wouldn't mind seeing it. I'm pretty sure if he does it, it probably wouldn't cost that much. It probably would not cost that much money.
And even though Bruce was calling me out, I do put the work in Werewolf by Night as on another level than an episode of Miss Marvel.
Are you kidding me?
Yes,
no, I enjoy both. I enjoy both.
I do put it on another. There's a lot more going on. It's a lot more.
Yeah, because it's cinematic
than an episode. It also depends on the episode of Miss Marvel.
It didn't turn into the werewolf until like later, almost the end of the freaking episode. I don't get it. It was in black and white. Yeah,
because it's a self-contained
a few
episode.
action sequences.
Self-contained.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when he turned to a werewolf and how much action sequences was in it. It was great storytelling, regardless.
Yeah.
So
that has nothing to do with the director. That's the writer.
I mean,
well, here's the
direction. You're telling me the direction that is not good. Are you telling me the direction that is not good? That direction that in that movie was short film was excellent. What was bad about it? What was bad about it? What was bad about it? Please tell me what was bad about it.
I said I'm not going to do it, so I'm going to stay quiet.
All right, no, and I think what Feige's doing with these. Now, this isn't an official announcement yet, but if we'll find out later
this year, Comic-Con.
If this is accurate, the people, the talent that he's pulling from the Disney Plus shows, Matt Shackman, Giacchino, they had a strong visual flair and direction. The direction was at another level compared to the rest of the Disney Plus shows. More well received than the rest of the Disney Plus shows. What for WandaVision and Werewolf by Night?
Well, here's the thing, okay? This is on brand for Disney, giving inexperienced directors.
So you were okay?
I'm not okay with it. I think it's dumb. I liked Werewolf by Night. I think it was great.
Thank you, Voltaire, for being consistent.
Well, I'm always consistent. I'm honest.
I know you are.
Here's the thing. If you want to treat a franchise as a big potential franchise, which I think Blade is the kind of franchise, is the kind of character that could carry several movies over, then you shouldn't be giving it to inexperienced directors. Again, I loved Werewolf by Night, and I hate black and white. And I think black and white is lazy. I'll criticize them for that. It's not enough to give them a movie, in my opinion.
He released in color, too.
Yeah, okay. Right. Yeah, and it was much better. True, but he initially released it in black and white, which I think is like blah. So
can't believe you.
I feel like you need to they need to treat these franchises that are valuable properties with more care than giving a director like this, or like giving a Star Wars movie to a director who has no experience doing a real movie. The first Star Wars movie in 5-6 years, you know. But yeah, it's the same thing. It's on brand for Marvel.
And I will say this: one thing I did not like about Werewolf by Night is Elsa Bloodstone.
She wasn't.
I actually loved her in that.
Stop killing redheads. This ginger side has to stop.
Okay.
That was
CBS.
a big character they could have carried over too. She's a cool character.
If that's one of your biggest criticisms of that, then it's doing a great job. It's doing a great job. If your only criticism is, oh, they killed no redhead, she's not a redhead.
No,
it's doing very well. It's doing very well.
That Elsa Bloodstone is a very popular character. That iteration of her.
Where?
What do you mean where?
What do you mean?
He's a where?
She's a very popular comic book character. She hasn't been around in a couple of years, but they're going to bring her back.
She hasn't been around in a couple of years, but she's a popular character.
Bruce, let me ask you a question, Bruce. When you saw Man-Thing get it, didn't you think, wow, they captured the comics? Like I felt
I've never been a fan. I've never been a fan of Man-Thing. He's just a ripoff.
Me neither.
All right, Taladia's got to head out. Thank you, Taladia. MME International was a success last night. We're gonna do it again.
Yeah, we will. We will.
All right, thanks, Taladia.
All right, sorry about that. Right.
I'm gonna make you a redhead sticks. All right.
Man-Thing is not a big character, but when he was on screen, it was done so well that it blew me away. To be honest with you. I really loved it. So he did a great job, but I wouldn't give him a major franchise like this. Absolutely. This is a big deal for Marvel, in my opinion, this potential movie. So
Midnight Suns, yeah. I think a special presentation was just a little bit more than just a Disney Plus show, and the flavor, the direction, the practical stuff in there. The vibe was just on another level, and it was cinematic.
I agree.
And it fits the tone perfectly. And I understand you want to be consistent on inexperienced people being hired by Kathy and whoever. And I don't think it's the same scenario, Voltaire. I disagree wholeheartedly.
All right.
But but I would say if it is true that he would direct, I wouldn't mind it. I like Michael so far he done, and he's directing. He has a project for WB as well. So he's becoming, outside of composer, he's becoming doing more projects. So that's good to see.
Well, I apologize, Bruce. Were you going to say something?
No, I was just saying, Marvel. If you want to give him another chance, there should have been a follow-up to that special. There should have been an Elsa Bloodstone Werewolf by Night special that came out last year.
Halloween.
That was rumored for a long time, and
they should have gave him that project to do.
Maybe they were going to, and they were so happy with the results, they just gave him this
that's
feature.
Not how that works. That's horrible. That's horrible.
That was a mistake.
There've been rumors.
It was so. If it was a little bit more feature length, they could have gone to theaters.
I mean, probably if it was like an hour, under an hour, but.
I don't know that.
There was rumors of them doing that, but I think probably just
because black and white turns off a lot of audience,
a lot of
huge
people.
Audience.
Well, they didn't have to keep it black and white. They could have released the color version if they wanted to.
Yeah, but that was the whole draw and law for a lot of people was the black and white.
I don't
think the general audience would have went Google Gaga over that.
No, I think I know if they would have released Werewolf by Night in theaters, they would have went with the other version, the color version that they released last year in Disney Plus.
How are people going to see Sin City but nobody's going to see this?
No, Sin City. Sin City was a good movie.
He's doing Midnight Suns, not Secret Wars. There's a difference there.
Wait, the article say Secret Wars will say that?
Yeah, but Midnight Suns is going to feature some of their more popular characters.
Yeah, so. I think eventually. They're gonna bring more members in the MCU for that roster, like Ghost Rider and other people. Eventually, next couple of years. If it's true, project takes 3 or 4 years to develop.
You know, my argument earlier with the whole be consistent on your takes is Charmaine. She's been successful filmmaker for what 20 years,
documentary filmmaker,
and her episodes of the episodes she did of Miss Marvel were some of the highest rated MCU content. So
I'm not debating.
You can't have the double standard that he did a great project, so he should get a movie. And
I think it's subjective, I guess. I compare this direction, the set design, the vibe of the short of the feature present, whatever they call it, the special presentation, compared to an episode of Miss Marvel. I put it a higher, like there's like special effects where she's punching and stuff. This is horror, creature effects, vampires, man thing, all kinds of stuff. There's a lot going on there. I just could put it in a different league, me personally.
It is.
And I'm not saying Charmaine is not talented as a documentary filmmaker. I don't think she's bad as a feature filmmaker.
But doing it, she has more experience than he does.
Huh?
Correct? She has more experience.
Directing, yes. Directing, not in the genre, no. Don't make it seem like I have I don't have an axe to grind.
That's not the point.
No, I'm not saying you have an axe to grind. I'm saying you should be consistent.
It's different when documentary filmmaking to genre filmmaking. I've said that.
He's a composer that went to direct one project. She's been directing projects for decades.
Okay.
And she directs animation company. There's a whole slew of stuff. He's composed arguably okay scores for movies.
Rogue One,
Star Trek.
They're okay.
That's music. That's irrelevant to filmmaking.
Let me also remind you that there are times where they get like experienced directors and it still doesn't go well. Eternals.
Sure. Yeah.
And then we have directors that did music videos. And then they come to films and
Zack Snyder did music videos.
Also, Michael Bay. Wow, Max, you really hate Zack Snyder that much?
No. And I see what you're doing there.
But I get what DL is saying. I get what you're saying, Max. I just think if you just give everybody a chance, we'll go wait till the project comes out and see what happens.
I said I would give everyone a chance. Her comments weren't great. I don't even think she's going to be on Bray anymore. There hasn't been a lot of movement. I don't know. If she does, I'll support it. I said I would give her a chance. The character's been. Yeah, he keeps bringing in Charmaine for the Ray movie.
Oh, I mean,
how people have been overly critical about her. I just don't think Ray's been treated well as a character to begin with. So I'm not, whatever.
That ever since she said that, nobody has ever talked about her ever since.
Right. It's not
3-4 months already since that.
We still don't have any movement on that yet. So.
Well, I mean, Bob Iger talked about it like 2 weeks ago. So.
Well, let's get back to this article here to see what's in here. Insider Daniel Rickman. This Marvel Cinematic Universe has introduced a lot of superhero teams through its first 5 phases, such as the Avengers, Defenders, and the Marvels. However, if a new rumor is to be believed, a new team might be on the way, the Midnight Suns. Again, I thought this was good news also for Blade, because when Blade got delayed the first time, they were going to spin it off into the Midnight Suns. And I thought this meant, okay, things are coming together, but people are still concerned about Blade. It says, according to insider Daniel Rickman via comicbook.com, and first reported last year by the surprisingly accurate DCU Leaks Twitter account, a Midnight Suns movie is rumored to be in development at Marvel Studios with composer turned filmmaker Michael Giacchino attached to direct. Now, this could also be like a scooper just taking a guess, honestly, after Werewolf by Night. I hope this is accurate, though.
But honestly, it doesn't. Yeah, I remember DCU talk about this last year before that count went down.
Alan Kron says Mikey scooped Midnight Suns a while back. Okay, cool. El Macron.
Hey, El. What's going on, buddy?
Previously directed Marvel's critically acclaimed 2022 Disney Plus special Werewolf by Night.
It's really been that long? Holy Jesus.
Yeah.
Rumors of Midnight Suns movie arrived shortly after Oscar Isaac, who portrays them.
Oh yeah, he was talking about this. I think a Comic-Con or something this past week. Yeah, I remember this.
Let me see. This was this past week, Anthony.
The quote that he said. Yeah.
In Comic-Con. Okay. I thought there was an interesting opportunity with the Midnight Suns. The actor said, "There's such interesting characters in there. And now that we set the groundwork with learning who Mark, Steven, Jake are, it would be an interesting opportunity to see them part of a team." Oh, this would be. I mean, honestly, okay. It's still rumor. Take it for what you will. I think predicting that Michael Giacchino would be involved is just. You don't even need a source. There could be a source for this. It could just be a guess based on what happened before. But if you're talking about superhero team ups, where does this rank in your anticipation? I think this is one of the more interesting team ups.
Well, I assume they're gonna use the newest iteration because they just came out with new Midnight Suns. They changed it from SON to SUN. Like the game, I believe the game is the same.
Yeah, the game. I remember the game.
You know, there's a total different lineup from the old '90s Midnight Suns, and I'll bring it up if you want.
And sure, and there's not like a direct parallel, but if they are going to be competing with James Gunn's DCU now too, something like Creature Commandos, it's not exactly like Creature Commandos. But you want an interesting group of heroes together. I think it's something that could be appealing to that project as well as something on the Marvel side. You want an interesting team up.
Yeah, and
because James Gunn
is pretty fire for me.
Yeah,
any team with Magic on it is great.
I love Magic. I love Ghost Rider, and I love Blade.
I think
Ghost
Rider.
That's Spirit Rider.
That's not Ghost Rider.
That's not Ghost Rider. That's Spirit Rider.
I keep forgetting that Ghost Rider is a mentor. I keep going past.
But is that a girl Ghost Rider?
Yeah, there's so many iterations of Ghost Rider over the years.
Yeah, but no, but I think whatever Ghost Rider the MC used, Johnny or Catch, whatever, or the guy with the old guy. I forgot with the.
I don't have any tacos. Hey, Justin, how's it going?
Tacos.
I would love some. Now that you're mentioning, now I'm hungry. Thank you, Justin.
I have not had tacos in 3 months.
No, I'm sure with DC having Swamp Thing, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, they're gonna do the Justice League Dark. Yep.
Yeah.
Justice League Dark with James Gunn, because that actually would be smart. Have James Mangold build up Swamp Thing, and then if maybe other Justice League Dark members show up in the movie.
Yeah,
because James Mangold been wanting to do something for a decade or so.
Doctor Strange says the 5-year dystopia caused by Thanos' initial snap introduced the environment of the Midnight Sun story.
Cool. It could. Well, see, I mean,
I don't know the origins of it.
Oh, no, I wouldn't say that because Blade, what the rumors, Blade, the movie is a period piece. So like
I would hope they would bring Justice League Dark.
Oh, for DCU?
Yeah.
I mean, well, it makes sense because if you're introducing Swamp Thing, who's a part of that team as well.
Yeah, you know who you get with Justice League Dark.
Yeah. Zatanna. Yeah. They were going to do that with J.J. Abrams.
One of the most popular female characters that should have been introduced a long time ago in film.
He was going to get a movie for her, and then that eventually...
Yeah, they canceled it.
And J.J. stole $250 million. Never seen that.
All right, well, let's out of these superhero, these new for these the next famous superhero movies. Where would Midnight Suns rank for you? I'm talking about like across DC and Marvel. You got the Thunderbolts. You got, you have on the DC side, Creature Commandos. You have these interesting group of heroes together. Where would this rank above? Where would this rank for you? To me, this is tops. This is one of the top ones I want to see. I want to see the Thunderbolts. I want to see Creature Commandos. but Midnight Suns is one of the more interesting groups of team ups that I could think of. Ghost Rider and Blade together, come on.
I just think that Midnight Suns would be better served as an animated project.
Really?
That would be if Marvel ever produced the first feature for animated project, that would be dope.
The special effects on Midnight Suns with all the different supernatural powers, that budget's going to be insane.
That's okay. It's good.
I mean, I don't know about the Bob Iger comments about saying he's cutting down costs.
Bring back Morbius, yay!
Oh hell my god! Yeah, most Sony.
What do you think? Of all the team up possibilities in the next few years of superhero films, where would this rank for you if they get this done? If they get this started?
Well, for me personally, you know that like I'm personally waiting for Fantastic Four and X-Men. But as far as Midnight Suns, if they can get this done, it does have a lot of potential to be probably one of the more exciting teams, depending who they have in that lineup. Which I'm assuming they would want to have Blade, Moon Knight, if they introduce a Ghost Rider, possibly. If they want to put Werewolf by Night and Man-Thing in there, maybe. But like, the possibilities are endless, and it's like it'll be something different tonal wise than what we usually are getting as far as team ups from the MCU.
Oh, for sure.
What about compared to the DCU side too?
I just want to say, I just think this project can wait. They need to get the X-Men, Fantastic Four, Secret Wars, Doctor Doom correct before they do anything like this.
Blade.
Blade's not looking
I think you have an opportunity here.
I do not believe they're dropping. I do not believe they're dropping
100.
I do not believe they're dropping 4 projects next year. I do not believe that. Blade's definitely.
And the horror fans, if you get horror fans more interested in Marvel, look at this. El Necron, Werewolf by Night was one of the best things Marvel did in years. More Marvel horror, please.
Yeah, do horror movies.
Yeah, it's because Necron is also AKA the Necro Wolf.
Yes.
You watch his stream, awesome.
Can I answer the question, Max?
Yes, go ahead, Voltaire.
So, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I lost my thought. Go ahead.
All right, go ahead. So here's the deal. They should be emphasizing these characters. They have good casting for Moon Knight. It just has to be done properly. Blade is an A+ character, in my opinion. Oscar Isaac is good as Moon Knight. Stop it. It just was not.
The Moon Knight series sucked.
Yeah, but he was
the best thing about it, though. What about him? What about him under another director, Michael Giacchino, instead of the director of Moon Knight? And then I keep thinking about Oscar Isaac and Mahershala Ali in the same team up, along with whoever's Ghost Rider.
We all know Midnight Suns will be PG-13.
And I completely disagree with you, person. It's not the right time. Can you imagine if they get the Midnight Suns together and then they appear in Avengers movie? It's not gonna be like the MCU team up where they're all flying on the side in Avengers Endgame, which I didn't have a problem with personally. But everyone's like, "Oh, this is cool."
That scene was like,
I said it.
I
said it. So you easily
that scene was 12 seconds. Relax, buddy.
So replace the MCU team up in Avengers Endgame with the Midnight Suns coming in an Avengers movie.
Yeah,
and tell me the impact of that. My goodness.
Yeah, and so Blade is an awesome character. Man-Thing is a cool character. Moon Knight's a cool character. And then
Magic is an amazing Ghost Rider. If they bring Ghost Rider into there,
but the thing with replacing them in Endgame, what?
Okay, well,
I'm saying
those are street level characters.
I'm saying you get the impact of a team like that was another team within the Avengers, the women Avengers.
You really think Moon Knight is heading with Thanos? Really?
No, I'm saying, what if you bring them into Secret Wars and you have the Midnight Suns coming into Avengers movie? That's going to be lit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've always had a problem.
That's going to be literal fire with Ghost Rider. Come on.
So and also, it's better characters than introducing what they're focusing on, Ironheart and that kind of nonsense. You know what I mean? These are much better characters. And it's something that should be emphasized. If I was running Marvel, I would emphasize these characters, and I would make it dark, and I would make it not Deadpool level like rated R, but something to that effect with Blade. It could be amazing.
Mm-hmm. And really, the only other thing that would be like, and when we get that Ghost Rider casting, but honestly, do you think we're going to see Ghost Rider another project before Midnight Suns, or that's going to be the introduction?
Girl Ghost Rider. It's not real Ghost Rider.
Wait, what?
It's girl Ghost Rider, not real Ghost Rider.
Not that.
What are you talking about?
She has her own story. Been around for
but she's not the real Ghost Rider, Brucifer. You know that.
Who is the real Ghost Rider?
Wait. What are you talking about?
There are many Ghost Riders, actually. It's like,
there's so many Ghost Riders.
In Midnight Suns, you're saying it's going to be a bait and switch, Voltaire?
It's a girl Ghost Rider in Midnight Suns. It's not
Rider.
Dude, that's like saying John Stewart.
There's one version. I didn't even know about this girl version of Ghost Rider, but
there's so many iterations of Ghost Rider.
Yeah, all the iterations I see, all the illustrations have a male Ghost Rider, so I don't know what you're talking about.
That's like saying John Stewart is not the real Green Lantern. There's many Green Lanterns. What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, the most popular ones are dudes. What do you want me to tell you?
That's not, that's not misogynistic. That's just facts.
But if they want a girl Ghost Rider, would be okay. I mean,
I didn't even know there was a girl Ghost Rider.
I'm just saying, you guys haven't read comic books in what decade?
I know. I'm saying, but all he said was the most popular
are the character.
The most popular, the dudes. I didn't even.
She may not be known to the general audience.
I didn't even know there was a girl Ghost Rider. I didn't even know. How's that Hot Pocket, DL? Is that good?
It's apple pie.
Oh, apple pie.
Yeah.
All right. Anthony, what do you think? Where does this mark as the team up movies and superheroes on your anticipation list?
I mean, if it happens,
Midnight Suns.
I mean, if it happens, I will see it. I mean,
compared to the other Thunderbolts, the Creature Commandos, all these interesting team up movies or projects.
I mean, if it happens, maybe like top 4. Depending, I gotta see the roster first. I mean, they already have a couple people in the MCU laying around. They just need to add a couple more members to the team. So, yeah, I see it.
And the current spirit of vengeance now is the Hood. If he's the villain of the Ironheart series. So many characters have many different iterations of Ghost Rider and Spirit of Vengeance.
Sorry,
go ahead. Let me see if anyone can find me any updates on this Blade movie, because now people have me concerned.
Because it's coming out in the year 2100.
There's no update on it. There's no update on it.
I think Mursala Ali is a great actor. I thought he was too old to be cast as Blade, to be honest.
He was.
But I let it slide because of how good he is. But if he's like the first rumors of his complaints, they sounded legit. If they were true, I'm sure there's many people on this panel who say that.
I applauded him based on what the output I saw of Marvel at the time. If they would have went forward with a mid production, you can't recover from that.
I actually love that if that's true.
Yeah.
But if he's being a diva, he's got them by the whatever at this point. They have to do it with him.
I don't like assuming he's a diva. It's
the strike, the delays, the rewrites, the directors changing.
Well, he has
other projects. He can't put his career on hold.
Allegedly, the rewrites and the directors changing were at his direction.
Yeah, it's his. He's the one. Feige gave him whatever he wants. Like, you don't want this, go ahead. You don't want that guy, go ahead. You don't want this person, go ahead. You want to cast this person, go ahead.
I found this on I remember hearing something around November, December.
Yeah, that was like 2 months ago.
Yeah. So that's not that long ago.
Reddit.
This was after the strikes, too. So that's significant. This was an update after the strikes. Mahershala Ali shares promising Blade update amid delays. I'm seriously encouraged.
Yeah, I remember when he said that's nice to hear. Because, the guy,
In an interview with EW about Netflix Leave the World Behind, Ali gave an update of the Super Vampire movie. We're working on it. That's the best I could tell you. The actor says, I'm really encouraged with the direction of the project. And that's good to hear based on why it was delayed before. I think we'll be back at it relatively soon. I'm sincerely encouraged in terms of where things are and who's on board and who's leading the way as far as the writing of the script and the directing and all that. Ali continues. So that's the extent of where I could tell you based on where he had concerns to begin with the project, I don't think he's just going to say a BS answer in an interview. He says he's happy with writing and directing and everything where we're at. We'll be back at it soon. This was an update after the strike. I'm not that. I mean, I have some concern, but I'm not that concerned. Like, where is it that people think he's actually leaving again? Where is that at? Are they just taking guesses and throwing?
I saw that earlier.
He's in trouble again. It's easy to say something's in trouble, especially when there's a history. But I don't think there's any concrete stuff from the accusations that it's in trouble again.
I heard that too. I saw that too. I was like, bro, really? Like, bro, stop. Like,
I mean, but is someone can give me some concrete details that it's in trouble again since the last update that was after the strike? I would love something now too, but the project we're developing now
I think we'll get news on the movie relatively soon.
And if this doesn't come out by 2026, 2027, I'm like,
no, I don't think it's coming out next year.
Those are loose standards, DL. 2027.
I mean, also keep in mind, how old is Mahershala Ali right now? Is he 50 now? He's but
he's never aging though. He's not gonna age,
Okay. But we have to talk about about the where, but we have to talk about physically his physical condition of him being able to actually do action scenes or whatever.
You can't do a blade every 10 years. Come on.
And this is all I found about him leaving. This is the same time where he gave the update. Ali allegedly nearly left Blade altogether due to issues with its script. Then MCU mastermind Kevin Feige brought in Logan writer Michael Green to start over with a reported budget of less than $100 million.
Yeah,
and he's happy with that.
Yeah, that's like the last update when him after this one. Yeah,
this is just YouTubers saying it's in shambles.
If you don't get any, it's been so long since we got an update. We don't get an update soon. This thing might be canceled.
Nah, it's not.
This was just December. He gave an update.
Yeah, that's 2 months ago. Come on.
Yeah, no, Joe, Gerber Luna is not gonna come back as whatever Ghost Fighter he was playing in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's never happened.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I think they would bring back Black.
I would rather have Robbie Reyes than Nick Cage anytime.
It doesn't crank. What?
I mean,
they could go with Johnny Blaze, Danny Cage, Alex.
I would go with Robbie Reyes. Having a go on the car was awesome.
I mean, if they brought back Black Bolt, anything is possible.
No, I don't think.
I think they don't bring back Medusa.
Oh my God, you could recast her anytime. I don't care.
Let's not give her hair. We can't afford CGI.
Black Bolt in Multiverse of Madness, not the TV show. Hell no.
I'm thinking that I'm assuming that the Midnight Suns with the movement on there, they're getting close to starting Blade, go Blade and then Midnight Suns, and that's going to be
I don't think Midnight Suns is going to be. I just think this is somebody talking out their ass. I don't think that they're close to even thinking about putting a script together, a team or anything for this.
I mean, I don't think it's coming out at least till after Secret Wars.
Secret Wars.
Yeah, like awesome.
They're not going to put everything on hold.
For 6-7 years away. Yeah.
So don't hold your breath for this project, people.
I think it would be if I was Feige and the MCU, it'd be a high priority for me.
Why?
Especially because
over X-Men and everything else.
No, not over. Bring that too. Fantastic Four, X-Men.
Then you hear Iger, he's gone with more established brands.
You have Oscar Isaac, Mahershala Ali in a team-up group where people are concerned, or the audience is not rewarding Captain Marvel and the Avengers.
Big stars.
Miss Marvel. Yeah, these are big, established stars that are well-received.
Oh, not for nothing. Moon Knight series was not well-received.
It was not.
Oscar Isaac
was not well received.
I didn't like Moon Knight either.
Well,
none of it was the acting of Oscar Isaac. Oscar Isaac as the character. What was his name? Spectre. I forget his name. Mark Spector. Yeah, that he was well received there in the role. The actual project was kind of not the greatest. it kind of got a little weird when you had it looked like a Power Rangers battle at the end where they're growing. Make my monsters grow.
Oh my God, that was so stupid. But
but I just think the caliber of actors, and then if you know who's going to be the MCU's Ghost Rider,
are they even still doing a season 2 of Moon Knight?
That's been rumored.
Where they don't show violence.
Here's the thing. God. Even Echo got people to go. Even Echo got people to go back and watch the Hawkeye show and other shows surrounding it. The views went up on this.
The Punisher one
this would fit perfectly with Bob Iger saying that not everything needs a sequel. Yeah. Moon Knight season 2, the follow-up to Werewolf by Night, just make it Midnight Suns. Just bring it all together. And then you don't need 3 seasons of these shows, 2 seasons of these shows, 3 seasons of these shows.
God, the CGI on that freaking Moon Knight suit was horrible.
Oh my God!
That one. That one.
But what I mean,
but other than that,
Mr. Knight, I could not stand. I could not stand Mr. Knight. Every time he turns into that, I'm like, no, get off my screen. Hate it. So
I think somebody did they measured how long he was on screen as Moon Knight. It was like what, 15 to 20 minutes?
17 minutes, I think. Yeah.
It does set up.
That's ridiculous.
It does set up a good prequel series to a Midnight Suns, though. I mean, honestly,
how?
And Werewolf by Night. It's still established the character to the general audience that
it doesn't set up anything. It just establishes them as characters.
So DL, just like
but why do season 2 just go right into Midnight Suns? That's what I'm saying. Where would you, Voltaire, go when you have these characters? You have potentially Blade, you got Werewolf by Night characters, and you got you got Moon Knight characters there. Would you do a season 2? Would you do another special presentation? Or would you let's bring it together, Midnight? I would totally do Midnight Suns.
I would. So here's the thing. Just like the problem with Ray was not Ray the character, it was what was written for Ray. I feel the same way about Moon Knight. So yeah, bring them all in. That's enough. You've done an introductory thing. Just bring them in.
You don't need a season 2 to everything. You don't need a season 2 to that. Even Loki season 2 was good, but you don't need a season 2.
Yeah, I think you need a season 2. Moon Knight doesn't work unless it's rated R.
Yeah, that was them trying to censor.
You could do some interesting atmosphere and special some action in a PG-13. It just seemed Power Rangers level. I'm sorry, and that's not the shame of Power. There's a role for Power killing. Yeah, there's Power Rangers. You could do more PG-13.
Even the director,
they cut to the aftermath of the violence. It's like, what? What the heck?
That was so ridiculous.
Not as cringe as the Echo final battle. I was embarrassed.
Yeah,
for myself.
that was pretty bad.
The worst final battle. I'm not watching Echo. Listen, Joe. I would love She-Hulk season 2. I just don't think I don't think it's going to happen.
It's too expensive for Disney Plus. It's really too. If they do animation for it, then sure. I think that would be the cheaper route.
Don't forget, She-Hulk was one of the most watched series on MCU. I mean, on Disney Plus. It really was.
It was like the third or fourth or whatever it was that year. Those shows, I remember.
No, it's not like people weren't watching it.
I mean, if you do an animation show, then yeah, I mean, people definitely tune in for it.
I would say, even though I did not like the show, I do want to see more from She-Hulk because she has a lot of
yes.
All right,
I see some potential in the She-Hulk series. I didn't hate it.
Let's transition into some other quick topics here. I know it's late for everyone, so I apologize. So I won't keep you too long, but let's do some interesting more talk. Well, I know DL,
I got work in the morning.
Yeah. So I'll keep DL here for a couple more stories if you're okay with that, DL. We're quick ones.
Depends.
Let's talk about Spawn.
That's still happening.
Spawn, that is happening, Mac.
It's not happening.
We got an update.
Oh my God, another one.
I'm a fallen. Fuck him.
Oh, you just ruined the clip out. I gotta start to clip it over. All right, we have an update. We have an update for Spawn. Yes, it's still happening.
Is it?
Yes.
Sure.
Spawn reboot. I know Voltaire loves Todd McFarlane. Says Jamie Foxx and Jeremy Renner are still attached, exclusive.
Jeremy Renner's in this?
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
Poor guy had a snowblower accident.
Well, he's recovered.
He's still good in recovering now. So
is he playing the clown?
I gotta.
Oh
have
God!
no clue.
Please don't.
He's probably playing the detective.
He's not funny at all.
I gotta see this update to see where they're saying that Jamie Foxx, because that was one of my major concerns. 16 years have passed since Todd told Spawn creator Todd McFarlane announced he was going to make a new Spawn movie.
Is that all?
Get a different director.
Blumhouse Productions has been helped. Well, he did give Blumhouse an ultimatum. Apparently, maybe they're moving on it.
Jamie Foxx is too old. If you want to make it into a franchise,
and he ain't doing so good.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Why? What?
Listen,
all this ageism.
The world is Todd McFarlane.
Not a surgeon. He's not the president. He's an actor. He's
why
fine.
are you doing this again?
I did that on trigger you.
It's a similar thing with Bahar.
Do you want me to trigger you? I got a whole grab bag of stuff I can trigger you with.
No. I'm saying he's an actor. I give a wider berth to actors as long as they can still perform acting. They're not operating on some brains. Or presidents.
You'll end up with
I'm fine.
Harrison Ford phoning it in again.
Saying that he's so old. No.
But if we're talking about movies where they're action films, we have to talk about how they're able to. We have to talk about how much physicality they'll actually do. They can look good on the outside. Yeah, sure. They can look like they don't age. But as far as wear and tear on their bodies, it's like, this is not the first time. Hugh Jackman, even said, the older he gets, the harder it is for him to stay in that shape and do action. Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully it'll still be good in Deadpool and Wolverine, but just that's what they have to keep in mind. The longevity of them being able to play these characters and be in action films. That is the problem. Both Ali and Jamie, just like this comment Anthony said, they're going to be 60 by the time these movies come out.
I don't know, but listen, they've been talking about this movie happening for the last 4 or 5 years.
Spawn not all the time, but wears
and then
a mask
Todd doesn't like the direction they're going.
You can do a lot with stunt doubles with Spawn. What you can do with Wolverine, because Wolverine's face is on camera a lot more.
Well, yes, because Spawn wears the costume and the mask. Yes, but of course it'll be a stunt double doing other moves under the suit.
Well, Jamie Foxx has been attached to play Spawn in a new film since 2018, with Renner on board to play homicide detective Maximilian.
I knew he was playing
Williams,
detective. I was
third.
2018, jeez.
That's 8 years ago.
They're doing a full interview. Before that, they wanted to share that Tyler McFarlane confirmed that Roxanne and Renner are still attached to the Spawn reboot, and also said that he thinks the October release of the Joker sequel, Joker Folie, I don't know if I said that right, will help get Spawn rolling. How's Joker going to help get Spawn rolling?
Okay, bro.
I
understand that one. Okay.
Sorry, did Todd McFarlane say that Joker would help him?
No, this is Tyler Nichols.
Wait, this is
the writer. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
So I don't have that. I don't know how that has anything to do with it.
Spawn's going to be a shit show.
Yeah. Todd McFarlane will ruin it.
Blade's going to come out before Spawn.
Oh,
I would agree.
That's going to be the clip out, VL. You just predicted Blade's going to come out before Spawn. So you're not too thrilled with the update there. No,
you're not going to talk about
anything for me. It doesn't say anything because first of all, this movie was supposed to come out 12 years ago, but and then Todd McFarlane writing the movie, that was already a red flag. I'm like, oh.
and then he said, oh my God, Jason Blum, you took him forever for it. Like, come on, bro, hurry up, or I take it to somebody else, and there's already bid offers. I got other people on the table for bidding on it. Like, come on, bro.
You can't do a Spawn movie for $10 million. You can't.
No, you can't. You got to do it for 30, or 80, or 90 at least, or 100 maybe. So
the cape alone is 60.
60 minutes. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, because it's CGI. Yeah, we could do a lot of things with a practical suit, but it will be at least $80 or $100 million for the.
You have to think about this. Todd McFarlane could sell a Spawn series or a Spawn movie to any streaming service, to any studio, and it could have been done. He hasn't done it because he's too difficult to work with, and he doesn't know.
To be fair to Todd, the first Spawn was not well received, and he wants to get it done right.
It's his character; he gets to do that. But I'm telling you, the consequence is there's no Spawn.
All right, so let's cover this. This and one more topic, DL, and then I'll let you go.
Okay.
Anthony left. So Dune Part 2, first reactions praise the film as a jaw-dropping masterpiece. Is anyone surprised? I'm surprised about how much more hype Dune 2 is getting than Dune 1. It's like
why are you surprised?
Why? It was a good movie.
No, it was a good movie.
A lot of people don't like it.
The casting of all these young actors is really breathing a lot of energy into this franchise. I'm sorry. And there was another rumored actor was on. There is some credibility to them being in this film. Well, thanks for ruining it, Anthony. Thank you. Yes. There's credibility to that.
She's already confirming. She's already at the premiere.
Well, no, people don't know that they weren't at the premiere. They don't know. Yeah.
Every actor from the movie was in the premiere, and she's like, now she's confirmed.
But I'm talking about this. This has the potential to double the box office take as the first one.
No, the first one.
That's very rare for a sequel.
It was day and date
on Max. Pandemic. I know day and date. I know, but I'm saying it's double. I mean, it has the possibility to double the impact of the first one. That is really significant.
It should.
For a sequel.
That's a no-brainer, Max.
Yeah,
it's not. No, it's not. Not a lot of sequels get that much more.
But with how critically acclaimed the first one was, and also with the fact that it was day and day, it still had a lot of buzz. So yeah, we are.
I was always going to be hyped for this movie, but not to this. I can't wait to see this movie. All right, so Dune Part 2 made its world premiere in London today, and the first reactions to the highly anticipated sequel on social media are extremely positive. Are they going to show some? Okay. This is Steven Weintraub. Let me make this bigger here.
Frosty.
It won't be bigger. Okay. In a shock to no one, I absolutely love Dune 2. Incredible filmmaking, brilliant score, entire cast was excellent. My only complaint is I wish it was longer. Not joking. Well, they are going to make I thought it was always going to be a two-parter, but it seems like they're doing a third.
Well, there's.
We're doing the Mossad. Yeah, they're doing the third one.
Yeah, but I mean, when they originally started this series, I think it was going to be a 2, right?
At first,
yes, but I think they liked this one so much when they saw it done, they flipped.
Deneen said he always wanted to do a third one if these first two.
Well, it's based on the reception of the sequel.
I think he said he's only going to do 3. He's going to pass.
He's going to do 3, and then if WB wants to do
we may be looking at one of the most important trilogies in movie history again. If depending on depending on how good the sequel is, who here thinks that this is going to be better than the first one? I like the first one, but
it looks better than the first one.
Well, it's supposed to be better. It's an all-out war.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
People that had issues with the pacing and it'd be a little bit drown out. People saying it was maybe a little bit boring.
It was a lot of world building and setup, and
now there's payoff.
And so, people like Crazy Joe who said it was boring.
I think this is going to get them back on board. And Brian was not. He's like, okay, he wasn't feeling the first one, which is fair. A lot of people didn't feel the first one.
Right.
Yeah.
This is a lot of setup. I feel like it's all going to pay off. Not joking around. The movie is 2 hours and 40 minutes. I would have been happy to watch another hour. Dune 2 is an epic, masterful cinematic experience. It's visceral, palpable, and must be seen on the biggest screen possible. Watched it a few days ago, and I'm still riding the high of the experience. The rich mythology, acting, and story are all elevated by the visuals and sound design. Dare I say it's a perfect film? Better than the first one. All the character build-up, storyline, and world building massively pays off in the third act. A third act that left me speechless and in awe. Yeah, I loved it. Jermaine Lussier.
No review embargoes here, obviously.
What's that, Voltaire?
I said no review embargoes here. That's a good sign.
Yeah. Jermaine Lucier, Denis Villeneuve sticks to the landing with Dune Part 2, a fascinating, terrifying character study told on a glorious, grand sci-fi scale. Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya are incredible in it. The set piece are
the next power couple.
The set pieces, I already think they are. Sorry, Tom Holland.
That's not
jaw-dropping, and supporting cast elevates all the rest. It's great. Dune Part 2 is masterful filmmaking on an epic scale. Denis Villeneuve marries gripping character development to vast, sweeping cinematic visuals, and the cast evolves in the roles. I slightly prefer the simpler Dune to this complex chapter, but still towering achievement. That's the only one that I've seen is a little critical. Dune Part 2 is spectacular. I don't know if we need to go through all these. It looks great.
Well, not for nothing though. Usually the initial.
I'm not surprised that there's getting good reviews.
Throw everything out, out there that is positive, and we have to see when the reviews come out.
Yeah, but I mean, yes, when a movie comes out, there's a lot of this going on. But who here thinks this is a different vibe?
These are all studio shows that sort of movies. Be honest,
Joe, you pay for Adam
You're
Webb,
wrong.
so,
You're not wrong.
I think I think we are possibly looking at another huge franchise that could compete with others, like other sci-fi franchises like Star Wars, and also be an alternative to Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars was potentially inspired by Dune, and now Kathy Kennedy failed, sleeping on Star Wars theatrical. Dune's taken over.
Nice. She should have hired Denis Villeneuve.
I had to bring that in there somehow.
I'm not saying a word, dude. Because the next Star Wars movie is going to make $1 billion.
I doubt it.
Prediction.
I doubt it. You don't have
the one thing you don't.
You don't have the OG characters.
You think the Mandalorians? You think the Mandalorian and Grogu's going to make $1 billion?
Yes.
Yeah, that will.
Maybe.
Listen,
I think that has a stronger opportunity for Rey.
Star Wars fans love to hate Star Wars. They hate Star Wars more than anybody else, but they show up and watch everything. Doesn't matter.
That's factual. That is factual. They do.
I also think you could almost crap out a Star Wars movie when there's been a 5-year gap, and my 7-year-old niece could direct a movie.
Well, there was a 20-year gap between the prequels and the original and the prequels, right?
Yes.
Voltaire, yes. I want to ask you.
Longer.
Isn't it interesting now that a movie series like Star Wars, a lot was inspired by Dune, Seven Samurai, things like that. That this now may be the main sci-fi franchise out there, depending on how the reception of this movie is. Isn't it interesting?
So for a new generation, yes, it is interesting. For a new generation, okay, forget about the people like us who love the old Star Wars, and they've only really been exposed to the new awful Star Wars. Yeah, they'll adopt Dune.
Can you imagine if you had this cast in Star Wars? They had the opportunity to get this list talent.
That would be nuts.
It's a sexy cast, sexy director. It's got all the makings of
They had the opportunity to do this. Kathy could have made this happen.
No, she wants to Charmin Obey.
What?
No, seriously, Bruce. They had the opportunity. No, to get young, talented people. Great director. Why not go for the top directors for Star Wars?
Oh, if you know Dennis, he doesn't
in the situation
they were top directors at the time, weren't they?
Not like Denis Villeneuve.
Oh, stop.
If you watch Dennis, he does not like being restrained by studio. He likes going all out.
But Kathy's gonna hire somebody and let him do what he wants.
No, bro, I'm good, bro. I do not. No, I'm good. I'm good.
Kathy is more interested in making no movies, Max. Okay.
Joe, you like
good movies.
What good movies? What good movies?
You guys totally forget that George Lucas let the IP sit there for decades before they even thought about doing sequels. Stop with this. Oh, it's been so long, 5 years.
He was always working on a potential sequel. He was always working on potential sequel. He was always working on other projects. He just couldn't get it all done.
But let's just get this out the way. This will be another win under the cap of WBD, Wonka, Aquaman, and now this.
Timothée Chalamet. Yeah, man.
I love that, by the way, Brewster. That's true.
Yeah.
WB needs some W's.
WB needs some W's.
I mean, good for them, actually. don't spend that much money.
I never thought Dune would get into the mainstream like it seems like it's getting now. The Dune Part 2 is getting more mainstream than Dune Part 1.
Yeah, because I can take the first movie.
I like the first original movie a lot.
Well, I can take it.
But I didn't see it having the mainstream appeal.
Which cut? There's too many cuts.
All right, before we move on, do you feel that the Dune Part 2 is getting a more mainstream appeal than Dune Part 1? I absolutely do. I think
Dune 1 had a mainstream appeal. That's why it's got a sequel, and that's why this is popular because people actually loved it on like, Max.
I mean, yeah, I'm trying to put
spin on
examine
it.
The hype. It's subjective. I just subjectively feel there's more hype, more mass appeal to this one based on the younger cast.
Are you talking basing just on anticipation? Because
I see even the young cast going or promoting this everywhere. They're having a good time. It makes a lot of people want to go support this movie. I think it's a factor.
I'm saying also, it doesn't have a good long range box office. 65 million. That's not a lot for a big budget
opening. I
movie.
bet you, I'm telling you here, the second weekend drop off is going to be minimal, Bruce.
Only 65 million?
Yeah.
Yes. But the second weekend drop off is going to be minimal. I'm telling you, especially in IMAX. Unless there's another IMAX.
This could be one of the greatest movies ever made. If people don't show up for it, it's going to flop.
That's true. I don't think they're not going to show up for this,
great movies
especially in
all
IMAX.
The time. And Fast and the Furious do great numbers all the time.
What's the next movie after this? That's let you know how Elaine said sponge-worthy. What's the next one that's IMAX worthy after Dune 2 this year?
I don't know. I can't.
Deadpool.
But that's not till like July or something.
Oh, that's July. Guess.
Deadpool.
I don't think this is going to have.
Planet of the Apes. I'm sorry, Planet of the Apes.
I don't think that Dune 2 is going to have more over 50% drop.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
that's what.
Yeah.
There's more hype for this one than there was the first one.
I see it. I see it.
I do too, but Bruce says he doesn't.
I don't think. I think the hype is with hardcore fans. I don't know if the general audience will.
I think every single one of these young actors. There's Timothée Chalamet stands. There's Florence Pugh. There's Zendaya fans. There's
Austin Butler.
Austin Butler fans. There's also Anya Taylor-Joy. They act. They're bringing all these fandoms together in one epic sci-fi movie. That's that's the younger generation of actors. They're all in here. Like, I don't know how younger generations are not going to support this movie. Honestly, with the amount of talent in here.
Well,
what was that the name of the movie where? Go ahead. Sorry, Dio. Go ahead.
Yes, exactly. Robotic Trade. That's domestic.
Even though all these younger actors are in this movie, the overall, does this appeal to my generation or younger as far as this type of science fiction movie? Because even with the first one, that's not really a movie for younger people. This is a more thought-provoking, more cerebral, slower paced science fiction movie. It's not a crowd-pleasing spectacle. I mean, it has spectacle in it, but it's not focused on that, So I don't know. I mean, this one looks like it has more action in it, so it probably will be a little bit more crowd-pleasing, but Dune is not trying to be. That's why I say this is going to be an alternative to Star Wars, because it's not trying to be Star Wars. It's
something. It's not Star Wars, but I really feel it's different this time. I really do.
Listen, I just think I love Dune. I love part one. I think the hype doing part one was, you could see at home, you could see in their day. You didn't have to go to theaters. I didn't pay to theaters. I saw it on my 75-inch TV, Sony TV. So, it was great to see in it. The second one, I think there's a lot of hype. I think people are gonna see it. This younger generation love all those actors, Timothée Chalamet, Zendaya, Anya Taylor-Joy, anybody, Florence Pugh as well. But who else in there? Humbert, Judge
Zendaya, Austin Butler, Florence
Austin
Pugh.
Butler. Yeah, every those young people that everybody loves, they're gonna see that. As well as Josh Brolin as well, so he's back for this one. So
we have one final topic before DL heads out because I know it's getting later, and we got a super chat here. Tony Movie Chappie District 9 Deal Balcom Fam $1.99. Thoughts on the Garbage Pail Kids?
One of the worst films. One of the worst films in the history of cinema.
I've never seen that film.
I've never seen that.
I've never seen that film. Tony Movie.
It belongs in the trash. It should never be talked about again.
The cards were fun.
Is it worse than Justice League?
Yes.
Oh Lord God!
I've never seen the Garbage Pail movies. Ugh. So I like Garbage Pail Kids, Tony Movie, Chappie District 9. I hope they make a comeback. If I get a chance, I'll watch the movie. I've never seen the movie at all.
Good luck to you.
Have fun.
All right, last topic while DL is here because I know he's heading out.
I hope it's the Xbox topic.
No.
Oh, okay.
X-Men 97. The trailer debuted. Who here watched the trailer? DL, did you see the trailer?
I did see the trailer.
What's your initial thoughts on this?
It was great.
Trailer?
I was very happy. Very, very, very happy. The animation, I think that's what stood out to me the most. Like, it looks like that old vintage animation from the original show. I don't know. It just looks like a natural progression of the original show. Well, also, I think it'll help bring people up to speed for people that haven't watched the original. If you haven't watched the original show, you should because it's great. Mm-hmm. But
we should do a watch party of that.
Yeah,
5 seasons.
Max, do you have the tweet I sent you about the X-Men 97?
I think so. Yeah. After DL heads out, I'm gonna have to head downstairs to take out Callie and then stream the rest of the show downstairs. But let's just look at this here. It starts out with the classic TV. That's great.
That was good. I was like, damn, that made me so bad.
It's got the classic figure there. It's got the CRT.
Oh, this from the last episode of Charles Xavier dying, and I remember that. Yeah.
And also, we got the new Marvel Animation
logo.
Yeah.
It's like the special presentations. What do you think of this, Bruce? That they're doing? They're flexing with a new.
You see, now Joe is being an asshole. It was good. It was good. It was good.
Joe,
and Batman
I am sick of you, Joe. I am so sick of you. How are you trashing on the 90s?
That's not even close to his worst take, DL.
I know it's not, but that hurts me. That hurts me.
I say that.
All right,
I have to agree with Joe.
With DC fans,
it's overhyped.
No,
it really is. It wasn't that great.
I put it.
It wasn't
all
that
right.
great.
We're gonna put up a poll. And this will be a clip out. Try to.
Batman Adventures was way better.
Try not to.
Spider-Man the animated series was way better.
While I do this,
that's a lie. No.
I put X-Men above the Batman animated series. Definitely.
You got in your mind.
I'm not out of my mind,
bro. I'll say this. Both people was talking about the Batman animated series and X-Men 87 and X-Men back in the day a ton, and people grew up watching both of those shows, and they still talk about it to this day.
And voice acting for Magneto sounds horrible.
What?
It sounds so bad. Voice acting for Magneto.
I disagree.
It's bad.
Disagree. But every
you say that the Spider-Man the animated series is better than the X-Men. Get out of here.
I don't hear nobody. I'll be honest. I hear nobody talks about the that Spider-Man animated series. They only talk about Spectacular Spider-Man every day compared to that. Even though it's in the same universe as X-Men 97, well, all those 1990 shows from that universe from Marvel was. So yeah. Joe, you like Adam Webb? I don't take you seriously whatsoever.
Oh!
Yeah, he just...
All right, the poll is live. Please vote. X-Men animated series against Batman the animated series. I would go X-Men.
He just said Batman Web was better than Doom.
I'm sorry. That's not... I'm not trying to... I love Batman the animated series. It did introduce Harley Quinn.
Batman animated series was a phenomenon. It created one of the best characters ever.
This is where you got your DC goggles on.
Well, so X-Men, everybody, bro.
I wish
that's
the only thing that I could say Batman the Animated Series above X-Men is I think they created a character that is extremely relevant to this day. Whereas
Joe, I don't need to
did X-Men create any new character? The animated series create any new characters? I don't think so. Morph that's triggering people right now.
Well, horrible character.
No,
looks like a chameleon.
It's not a horrible character. It's not just a great character. It's
That's what you're gonna harp on is Morph.
No, but I'm just saying that's
and the fact this is only 8 episodes. How much can they possibly do in 8 episodes? 10.
This is the only thing that I say the Batman series has.
Another 3 years before you get season 2.
25 like back then, like
it is so a real comparison. The X-Men series was great.
You out of your mind.
Yes, it was great.
Better than Batman animated.
And it dealt with prejudices as well.
But it's better than all those X-Men movies.
With X-Men, how they were treated in society. It was social commentary. Yes.
Yeah, it did talk about that.
It's great.
It did talk about that.
And I used to get the tapes from Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut's a big deal, everybody.
Pizza Hut is a big deal. Thank you, Voltaire.
I don't like Pizza
No, I'm dead serious. I'm not even. I don't know why people think this is actually a good.
And actually, like,
I'll
be honest, actually,
they're both great product. They're great animated shows.
Yeah, they're both a masterpiece.
I'm not taking anything away from Batman the Animated Series because you're absolutely right. It's one of the best animated shows of all time. But like, absolutely, I don't know why you trash it on X-Men. It is absolutely amazing, better than any of the films. No. Sorry.
And people still talk about this show until this day. Make reviews on it on YouTube. Then people that does watch and stuff like that, like it's good, bro. Like, it's nothing wrong.
All right.
I just think they should have stepped up the animation also.
What do you mean? You don't want the vintage? You don't like this vintage animation look?
I agree with you on that, actually.
I mean, it looks horrible.
Rogue was thick.
Rogue was thick.
Max, show that tweet I sent you, please.
Hold on, please.
Oh my gosh!
I swear to God, if it's the most fucking.
Stop it, Anthony! Stop spoiling.
I swear to God, bro.
I know you love to spoil everything, but hold off for 1 second.
I don't see it. You gotta hit both. You gotta retweet it again, Voltaire. I don't see it.
Okay.
You gotta hit.
I'm sorry. After watching the Spider-Verse movies and DC animation, this looks like complete garbage to me.
Oh my God, what is going on right now?
Not the deep cheap DC animation that's going on for straight to
DC animation.
No, stop. Yeah, those animation has been going.
This is like trash. Straight trash.
No, it doesn't.
They flatten Rogue's butt. Come on, trash.
Oh, listen. I'm not upset about Morph. Now I am upset about this. Yes. This is a catastrophe. What? Are you kidding me? No way.
The old animation looks better than the current animation.
That doesn't even look like Photoshop. That was not even in the show.
That was in the show, and I'm
not in the show.
I am disgusted with this.
Oh Lord God mercy!
This is body shaming. This is body shaming, Disney. We accept different
you can't
body sizes.
Thank you, Joe.
And if you're thick, you don't censor thickness.
I mean, look at those.
Come on.
How's your poll going, Max?
I mean, they censored Monica Rambeau's thickness, so
they did take away Monica's cakes too.
This is disgusting. You don't know. No, this is an actual big issue.
This is anti-woman.
No, yeah, this is body shaming.
Anything,
women have issues, issues of how they're portrayed in media.
I don't care. I really don't care.
I really care. Look at Wolverine.
Well, you don't care about women, then, Anthony.
Look at
that's your problem.
Look at Cyclops' guns.
It's a women's issue.
And then they made it a
glittery animation.
You guys sound like fake male feminists right now.
I'm a real feminist, and anybody who doesn't see this as a problem is anti-woman.
Do they take the muscles off the guys? The guys have more round derrieres than she does. Look at Cyclops' ass.
My God, Max, that's an amazing point.
Look at that.
Animation is subjective to who's doing animation.
This is the
don't be misogynist.
If you want big busted. Girls, go watch anime, please.
No, that's not. Don't make it like that.
Japanese. Stop it.
Don't make it like that. This is a weird thing that's happening in PC culture, where yes, there are women that are this size and they're beautiful too. But
did y'all see the
who left?
Have y'all? I think that was it. But did y'all see the video? I don't know if y'all saw this video on Twitter or on Instagram. Did y'all see when they made a video comparison with the Harley Quinn from the Suicide Squad game and the Harley Quinn from the Arkham games and the cakes in the Arkham games?
No, I didn't see that.
Yep. I saw that.
No. Yeah, you need to raise awareness of these issues.
There's an unrealistic view of ladies in pop culture with being very skinny, and it's not attainable or realistic.
I agree.
Fair,
real women have curves.
To be fair, comic book females have always been drawn proportions that aren't real, unattainable by women.
I've seen this proportion myself in real life. So
well, when you take off your clothes.
Yeah, when I look in the mirror, exactly.
There you go, Max.
Look at this. If you don't see the problem here with Cyclops, I mean, it's so apparent there. I wish I got the full image so I could see. Cyclops' butt is rounder than hers.
Oh my God, bro! Who give a fuck, my guy?
Like, don't say the F-bomb, Anthony. Don't say the F-bomb.
I'm sorry. If you're upset about cartoon cleavage and
like cartoon cleavage, like go
fuck,
wrong. Like go watch porn or something.
No,
Christopher, don't you judge me.
I just did.
Look, they said they took our.
We had this discussion in my Discord chat, and people were laughing at this. People getting aroused by cartoons.
No. That's now you're taking it to a different place. There's obviously a difference of the way the men are treated than the women here. You know, you can make the men have nice round butts.
I'm sorry.
That's his hip.
Do you have a still where it supports your claim that Cyclops' butt is bigger than Rogue's?
Right there.
No, but look at the athletic thighs.
That's not a good angle. That's not a good angle.
Look at his athletic thighs compared to Rogue's.
Oh, that's not even a good angle. Oh my God.
That's not a good angle. Like, you got to give me like a good.
All right, let me see this here. All right, this
got to give me a good back shot. Pause.
All right. Okay, this is different in this one. They're all.
Oh, he's literally.
Well, no, that's Gambit. That's Gambit.
That's Gambit. Like, he's in shorts.
All right, they look better here.
I mean, as long as she looks like a woman, it's fine. It's fine.
I don't get horny by animation.
Why are you taking it there, Anthony? Why are you saying I'm getting? You're making it weird. No, I didn't say that.
Yeah, you spent like 20 minutes talking about an animated.
Thank you. You
You stop it, you bastards.
Yes. Do you see what they're doing, Voltaire?
They're kink shaming me.
No, what we doing? Me and Bruce is on the same page.
Kink shaming you.
No, I'm not saying I'm getting aroused by it. God damn it.
And there's nothing wrong if you are, Max. Don't make it.
No, I'm just saying they're obviously de-emphasizing certain things on other characters. Now the other image, it's not. I was disproven in this other image that they all look similar styles here, but in that screenshot. In that screenshot, there was a big difference.
No, bro, they all look different. I don't understand what they're
not checking out Rogue's ass during the animated show.
No.
Listen, when I was a young man, that was a significant part.
Now you're like almost 50. Come on.
Stop it.
I'm barely 42.
Robert Jesser.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Man, sorry, don't mix it with your age, Bruce.
Ooh, thank you, DL.
I look great for my age, damn it.
So do I. If I shave this off, I'll look 10 years younger.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, like howdy doody. Let's go.
Well, DL, what's your, if you want to add anything to the proportions there or the animation or anything about X-Men 97? We got sidetracked there before we didn't even look at the trailer. Thanks a lot, everyone.
I will. Yeah,
that was your boy Voltaire.
I will say this. In all seriousness, it does seem like they're trying to cover up how naturally curvy certain women are, and specifically black women too. So it is a bit odd. I mean, they probably they don't want it to be distracting, which I understand, but it's just like if they really want to emphasize diversity and inclusivity and and all that stuff, they should just show it. I mean,
Even Joe is calling you weird, Max.
Thank you, DL.
I'm not really offended that much. I'm making it lively conversation. I think it's fun.
Ruined my whole week.
It's ruined your whole week?
Yeah.
I'm just having fun with it. But all right, so let's look at this trailer here. The animation, it's now widescreen. Do you think it's on par to the old animation?
I think
DL?
so. I think so.
Like if you revive an old show from the 1990s, of course it's gonna look.
Does this look good to you? Bruce had some criticisms with the animation. It doesn't look as good as the old. He said.
Yeah, I don't understand you, but
I think the same animation style. Bro.
No, I think Bruce first said he wanted upgraded animation.
Yeah.
Joe,
it was bad then. It's bad now.
It almost looks like anime. It has some anime as far
a little bit.
What are you smoking, bro? Saying this looks bad
compared to modern animation?
It's a throwback series to the 90s. It's called X-Men 97.
It could be called X-Men 97. They still could have.
Let's be real.
The graphics.
Bruce is being a hypocrite. He is not keeping that same energy if they did Batman the Animated Series direct sequel.
Oh yeah. If Batman the Animated Series did that same animation,
yes, he would not be this critical.
No,
yes, I would complain. No. I would want updated graphics.
No, you would.
Animation. I would.
No. I'm calling BS on you, Bruce.
I don't have a 4090 to go play freaking Minecraft. I want stuff that actually takes advantage of technology.
I want the remastered version, damn it.
I believe Bruce.
I would kick you in your neck. Yeah, right here. Man.
Sticks is saying animation is slow and clunky looking. Wolverine's voice is crap. What?
Yes. Wolverine is crap, and so is Magneto's.
Bro, the literally
mediocre
the
look.
voice actor.
It's very colorful. This is the exact opposite of animated Batman. I love Batman.
I don't think anything
that
noir.
It's got a lot of dark. It's got a lot of dark themes. It's at night a lot of the time. This is a colorful series, bright and colorful, like the comics. Like the comics,
Like the comics.
Yeah,
comics are
I love the classic suit.
I hate when you do that. You don't read comics. Don't compare it to the comics.
Comics have a lot of times they have a lot of bright and colorful, images.
Yeah,
especially in the 90s, the 90s X-Men. Come on.
And unlike the X-Men films.
Yeah, you could. All right, DL, you're taking to another argument there.
But how's your poll doing?
It's fine.
Pull up the poll.
Oh, wait, what?
DL goes.
That poll. Okay.
Not the triple poll.
All right.
What's the poll?
I mean, of course, the Shy is going to say the Batman animated series. Of course, it's not surprising there. Of course.
He just wanted me to bring it up because it was 69 for Batman.
These are Bruce for Russian bots.
Bruce for Russian bots. I don't know why. I don't get it.
Yes, it's the same bots that watch my show every week.
I honestly, this is shocking to me. I honestly thought there was as much love for X-Men the animated series.
Bro, of course,
because
I mean, it's not like that much of a
gap
difference. Not that much of a gap. And I never argued that X-Men was better than Batman the Animated Series. Yes, Batman the Animated Series is the better show. Yes, I agree. But you cannot overlook how influential that X-Men show was.
Mm-hmm. I put.
Listen.
I didn't even think there would be that much of controversy.
The X-Men show got kids for that era and stuff to read the comics, to read and stuff like that, and they love it, and people talk about that show until this day. People probably show this show to their kids and stuff like that and stuff.
What about Jean Grey being pregnant? What do you guys think about that?
That makes sense because it means it's continuation from the show from the last episode that.
So she's gonna put her child in danger by fighting evil mutants. Horrible mother.
I mean,
horrible
didn't people complain about that with with the girl from Jessica from that was a good
Spider-Woman and just Spider-Verse.
Yes, Into the Spider-Woman.
Gambit.
That looks stupid.
That was sick.
What do you mean this is stupid?
I mean, ride on Wolverine's back.
I thought that looked.
He's light.
I thought you would like that, Bruce.
Oh!
What we did in your let me stop.
Oh my!
No, but making his
blade. I did feel a hand on my back, guys.
No.
Energizing his claws. This freaking.
What's happening
awesome,
to Sticks
man.
Boy? What is going on?
He's turned Russian bot.
Yeah.
Russian bot, no, but
he's turned into one of Bruce's bots.
Yeah, they're Justin bots here. No, I think this is good. This is them doing the 1-2 combo, and him using as kinetic energy.
You don't think this is a bad?
Being pregnant is not canon.
Do you think you don't think this is cool, Bruce, with him making?
It's
why?
Stupid.
It looks honest.
Wait, what did you say, Voltaire?
I think it looks stupid too.
What?
Wolverine did it. In
I don't like how much Voltaire
on
me, bro.
No, I love the show, but I mean, I think this looks dumb.
This is not how.
But if he did it, if he did it in live
work.
action, it would be okay. Sure, all right.
This is literally not how Gambit's power works.
Another man riding another man's back and looking like it's just stupid.
Sure, bro. He did it multiple times in the fucking live action.
No, I don't care if he did it 1,000 times. It still looks dumb.
Jesus, whatever, bro. I'm not even okay.
Yeah, okay, well, you love it. Good for you.
You know, and his powers don't work that way. He just can't charge the claws. He'll charge his whole arm. That's how it works.
Oh, there's
looks horrible.
Magneto.
My God, is that the villain from Shazam? Too?
Oh, look, she is pregnant there. Look at Wolverine
that tank top on Storm. That looks great.
That does look great. Yeah.
They actually was surprised to see Magneto show up. Uncommon to take everything that Professor X gave to me.
All right, DL, it's 12:30. So if you want to go support DL, thank you, DL.
I appreciate it. See y'all on the spoiler stream.
I'm glad we both saw it already.
His clothes will not explode.
You did not see it, but you better see it.
I feel like I did. I feel like I already saw it.
Yeah, go see it.
No spoilers. Okay, good night, bud.
All right, good night.
All right, now what else did I have here?
Yeah, you haven't seen Adam Webb, man. Good luck.
Okay, I'm gonna go head downstairs, take Callie out, and I'll be right back.
I'm gonna head out.
Okay.
Gotta get up early and plow the snow.
Plow what?
Yeah,
no, we're gonna get hit by like a foot of snow.
What is that a euphemism for? Be honest.
When I come to visit you in Cali.
Voltaire and Anthony, can you hold the fort for like 2 minutes?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Anthony?
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead, Max. Just go downstairs. It'll be fine.
I have to exit.
I'm not going to do a perp on you or anything like that. Don't worry.
He's gonna.
All right. So, Anthony, tell the truth. Are you surprised with how bad Madam Web is doing? Tell the truth.
Hell no. Can we talk about the Sony Universe failing? I prayed for this to happen a long time ago.
So Sony Universe history of failing.
The only good thing that's probably going to make money for them is only Venom 3 because Tom Hardy's the biggest star out of all the.
Tom Hardy and Venom is a great character, so people will go see it and still have hope. Like even after I didn't like Venom 1, I with Carnage and everything, I was like, oh, they can't mess this up again, but they did.
Yeah.
And then
like, people will see that. Yes.
Did you see the tweet where somebody posted the Rotten Tomato scores for the writers from Madam Web?
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised about that one. Not surprised.
So
I don't know why will you hire the Morbius team to work on this movie, but then get completely different writers for Kraven the Hunter movie and stuff like that.
And they do have, and Joe, I get your point. The Venom movies they made money. There's no question they made money. But I think that's just because of the character. But
the character and Tom Hardy as well being a huge
Tom Hardy's a big star. And if you're going to make a Venom movie, Tom Hardy is probably the best casting they could have announced at the time. A lot of hype around Tom Hardy, and him as Eddie Brock sounded fantastic, especially after we saw Eddie Brock with that guy from that 70s show.
Oh my God, it was awful in 2000.
Yeah.
Sam Raimi did not want to do that. They forced the shit out of him.
Yes, that's correct. So I'm not surprised now. Why do they make a movie like this with characters that nobody really cares about? A Spider-Verse movie with no Spider-Man, no Venom, the two biggest characters in the Spider-Verse, arguably.
Yep.
So why do they do that? What's the studio's thinking on that? What's your theory on that?
Let's just keep the Spider-Man IP from getting it from Disney, because if they don't make these Spider-Man movies, the rights will go back to Disney, and then stuff like that.
So you think that, okay, so that's the theory then. So it's like that Fantastic Four. They made those bad Fantastic Four movies. Keep the IP.
And then,
so they wanted
the Fox stopped
Madam
making
Web
it.
and Spider-Woman, so they had to make a movie with both of them.
Yeah, because they never announced the Adam Web movie 3 or 4 years ago. And later, we just heard that, oh yeah, breaking news is that Sony's making an Adam Web movie like 2 years ago, or half of 2 years ago, something like that. And then start production, it happened. So I was like, oh, okay. Because at first it was going to be a Terminator movie, like Terminator. And then for whatever reason, they changed it to the last second. Yeah.
So wait, Degrassi, you say they make these movies to fail. And so it's just rights placeholders. At least that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
At least the logic is there. Because Morbius, the cast of Morbius was good. The two main characters of Morbius, right? The guy from House of Dragons and obviously Jared Leto. But the movie was bad. And then they used the same people on this movie. The logic is just not, there's just no good logical reason other than somebody has pictures of somebody with a goat or something like that, blackmailing them, why they would make this movie, like based on what we've seen from the critics. I mean, and they knew it was going to be a bad movie. If they released one trailer, how many movies have you seen in the last 5 years with only one trailer, Anthony?
Ooh, that.
Not many.
Not many, yeah. Adam Web is the only one so far that I haven't been in a long time. I was like, where's the second trailer? There's no second trailer, just a few TV spots.
Right. And you know what, Isaac? So you just want to blame incompetence. They don't learn from their mistakes. That, you know what? That's always
they
never
right? Learn. They never learn.
Never blame on malice what you can blame on stupidity, and that could very well be the case. It's just baffling to me that they whatever. But
they get beat by biopic by forgot the biopic that is out right now.
Sorry,
Bob Merlin. Yeah, the biopic. Yeah,
who's that?
That's a singer. So
Bob Marley, the Bob Marley.
Yeah. I can't pronounce that. Yeah, so that's getting good reviews. The audience like it. It has the A cinema score. I was shocked by that, and it's gonna outperform Adam Web this upcoming weekend. Like 40 million. That's a lot for it.
I feel like there's more. Yeah, but see, here's the difference, right?
And it made 6 million.
Think about the subject matter. People love Bob Marley.
Oh yes.
Who knows these characters that they made a movie about? Very few. And that's the difference. Everybody knows a Bob Marley song or two. Everybody's been in a bar and heard "Stir It Up" or something.
There's a ton of famous songs that everybody will like. Money back finally. But I do agree. Listen, they're not gonna learn. If Craven is not good at reviews, then that's definitely dead in the waters.
I don't think Craven's gonna be on this level.
No, I mean, hopefully not. I mean, they got new writers for that movie. So let me see who's writing Craven the Hunter.
I mean, I would be at this point. I would be surprised if a Sony Spider-Verse movie came out and it was decent. That's how bad they've been. But yes, Craven, I'd like to see it do. I'd like to see a decent movie from them. But again, these Spider-Verse movies without Spider-Man or Venom is just bananas. You got to have at least one of the two of them in there.
Okay, the Equalizer writer, Expendable 2 writer, Equalizer 3 writer, Equalizer 2, okay. For Craven the Hunter. Okay, that's another writer.
Wow, the trailer looks
Iron Man, Transformer The Last Night, Black Man International, and Uncharted. Okay, that's the other writer. And what was the third one? Okay, Iron Man, blah blah. Yeah, okay.
That head of Sony Studios, she's been around forever too. She was a
Amy
big
Pascal.
subject of those. Yeah, Amy Pascal. She had a lot of critique when that whole Korea leak came out, but she's stuck around. She's very
Oh my
gave
god,
her a lot of
those.
She's got a second life just because of the Across the Spider-Verse films, and way too much credit. This is where we give executives way too much credit.
Yeah,
like she wasn't the reason that was a success.
Yeah,
look at what
it was Laura.
This is Amy Pascal. Is stuff like this, Madam Web, and making his whole universe. She can't make it happen.
And also Tom Rothman, as well.
Well, let's look at the good news of Twitter.
What is that? Oh no, this is the
A+ segment.
Degrassi says this means that Mahershala has exited Blade. No truth to the rumor that Mahershala Ali has exited Blade. Subscribe to my newsletter instead of listening to.
I think you have to go click. You gotta click the other one.
For Zach, the Insider.
Oh, that's the Jeff Snyder. I forgot.
Yeah, Jeff Snyder.
That guy.
So he hasn't sent it. Next time he'll be running as his exclusive.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
This is good news. Look at who here loves Tomb Raider back in the day.
Didn't they remaster it recently?
This is the remaster.
Oh, the top one. That's good.
They brought something back. I can't put my finger on it. You notice
they've enhanced something, haven't they?
What's different between this and the newer versions of Lara Croft, Voltaire? I don't know.
I don't know. There's some enhancement in the animation. I can't put my finger on it though.
I like the new Tomb Raider too, but there's nothing wrong with this either. This is classic Tomb Raider. I remember back in the day watching PlayStation very closely as I was playing Tomb Raider. These two photos were taken 18 years apart. Look at that. Hayden Christensen.
Oh, he still look like he still looks like him. He's looked the same 18 years later.
Pokemon Bouncy Balls from 1998.
That'll probably break if you buy one of those.
Oh, what is this? Germany's film funding reform set to boost industry with tax incentive.
Weird.
Oh, Elon Musk is retweeting that. Let me go back here.
That looked like Photoshop as hell. I'm sorry.
Most deleted app in 2023 is Instagram. And Elon Musk says, interesting. So everyone complaining about X is still on X. Did you notice that? Max taking listen, it's still the end game. I don't care what they said, Bruce. It's still the end game is to get Game Pass on more platforms.
No, you took it on that.
I didn't take no L.
Sure.
Most deleted app of 2023.
That's very interesting.
Here's spoilers. Let's look at this. This is Warner Brothers UK. This is
I love her.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
I love Anya Taylor-Joy.
So it was not just a rumor. And this is where I say scoopers are most 50-50. This was a scoop. It became accurate. Look at this.
Now, of course, there is a reason that you're joining us here in London's Leicester Square for the world premiere of Dune Part 2, but you can't say too much about it.
Yes, you'll have to see the film.
You have to see.
Even this, Voltaire. Even this, where they kept it a secret that a cast member was in the film. That's next
huge
level.
Actress too.
No, because they kept it a secret for so long, too. This is A+ marketing. This is on another level from Dune Part 1, and especially to have her, who is she's not a huge box office draw, but in combinations with the other actors and actresses, I think that brings it more.
She's the number one blonde actress in Hollywood right now.
See the film on the biggest screen.
This is Princess
Absolutely.
Peach.
I mean, having seen it, this is probably one of the best movies I've ever seen in my entire life. Like,
best movies in their entire life.
Yeah. Better than the Northman.
Genuinely,
I didn't see that one yet.
Denis has killed it. It's incredible.
I'm letting the hype take over me, Voltaire. I cannot wait to see this movie. I'm not seeing an IMAX so I could see it with my wife. Because she's like, I like the recliner chairs. What's that, Voltaire?
This is a good IMAX film.
Are you going to see it in IMAX?
I think I'm gonna do the IMAX thing, but I get it. Go with your wife in the recliner chairs, get a beer,
and I'll see IMAX the second time.
Yeah,
I'll see it 2 times at least. All right. So, what do you think, Anthony?
I think she's gonna kill it for the role that she's gonna have in the movie. So
I'm interested to see why is it secret of this role? I don't know.
I think she might.
Is she playing a villain?
No, not a villain. She's probably playing one of the sisters in the movie. Oh my gosh.
Incredible.
Can you tell us what it felt like or how excited you were to join this incredible universe?
This is a dream come true. You know, the books are incredible, but with this cast and with Denis, it doesn't get any better.
This outfit's pretty bad.
Well, do you know
I don't know
what?
if
You've
it's
got 3
resembling
miles of
their character in the film or not, but like, what is this outfit?
she's one of the witches.
Okay.
Like what's his name? Shalamon's mom. Remember, they're from that cult of
Okay.
witches. Yeah,
Is that why she's dressed like this? You think?
presumably. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave you to it.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to Dune.
Thanks for coming, guys.
All right.
So she's playing. Wait, hang on. Degrassi says she's
I was
playing.
right. She was playing this
playing
one of the
Shalamon's
sisters.
sister.
Yeah.
So she's playing the little girl in the David Lynch version. She's playing that little girl's sister who's super powerful. If that's the case, that's pretty cool. But she was a little girl in the Lynch version.
This is a weird meme. I killed them all, not just the men, the children. And Padme's like, ooh.
That's pretty good. I've never seen that before. I thought I'd seen all the prequel memes.
Look at this. This is like a resort in South Korea. Look at this. That's pretty cool.
It's like Las Vegas.
What's that?
This looks like something you'd see in Las Vegas.
Yeah, this says South Korea. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
This is the future of entertainment there. Oh, that's really cool. I like that.
We're going to watch some videos of real world benders and see if they're worthy of being on our team. Let's see what they got.
Real world benders. This is next week, everyone.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. That was cool.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, what?
Oh, it's a soap. Oh, I see. The soap.
Is he okay? Is his hand?
It's sealed.
Yeah.
No, he put gasoline. I mean, whatever. I forgot what the thing they put. They put in their hands.
When I was 14, I worked at a grocery store. We would use lighter fluid to scratch off stickers off of the shelves. And one time I was doing that and I accidentally lit my hand on fire. It's nothing. You can put it out. It doesn't burn you. I'm not impressed.
You're not impressed? Okay.
Oh, that's crazy.
Butane soap.
Don't try this at home.
Yeah, seriously. He's got to keep it going, though, and I want to see it with both hands.
Yeah.
Right,
That two-hand one was nice.
I think it's cool.
Fire goes out pretty
Where's the
quick,
water
man.
bending? I want to see the water bending.
I want to see him in battle.
Yeah, I don't know if he got much stamina.
Oh, I saw this.
Whoa, what is this? This is a. I mean, he's not doing this.
He's just somebody standing next to a sprinkler and time.
Yeah.
If that's a tornado, I don't think that's the time to be shooting a TikTok.
A TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
That's
I
exact
don't think
time
I
to
would
shoot. That's exact time to shoot a TikTok. If you want to blow up, right?
I mean, TikTok, you get the most virus view ever.
That's what that guy.
His control seems a bit off, though. Like he went straight for that person's house.
Yeah.
No real bending. It's just kind of in a straight line.
Yeah, he's using this new one where you use your mind instead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
but you just have
I've seen that. That's cool. That's cool. There you go.
I like the cast.
Yeah,
No, they
that's-
seem to having fun with each
Oh
other.
no,
It's
my
good to see.
computer's running slow.
Of
Darn
course
it.
it is.
All right, whatever. Florence Pugh.
Jeez, I like her too.
It's just a tiny bit this way if you could.
I love the dresses these actors wear. That look beautiful.
These are some iconic young talent in Hollywood that we haven't got in years. Like we've had young actors and actresses before, but there's something about this new generation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and she's legitimately. I find her attractive, but she's a legitimately good actress as well.
Yeah.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen
so are the
Oppenheimer
rest of
with
them.
the-
So are the rest of them in Dune 2. It
Yeah.
really rewards the best, the most talented.
And
young
Denis
people.
Villeneuve is an auteur on the same level as Nolan, easily, in my opinion.
Yeah, they respect each other. I think like 3 weeks ago they called each other.
He's iconic. Like it's very in the fashion too. Challenges
I love
fashion
that the
norms.
background is moving. That's dope.
Yeah, challenges the fashion norms. Is is this real?
Damn. I mean, it would definitely be hurt.
That's not real.
That definitely. Yeah,
that's not real.
She cashed. Yeah.
After making 8 movies together, Michael Caine joked to Christopher Nolan that enough is enough and sat out Oppenheimer.
Yeah, I was wondering what he was missing in that movie. Yeah, I didn't know that.
I had to go off of my own, Nolan says. I haven't got Michael Caine, so I've got better get Matt Damon, Robert Downey Jr., Kenneth Branagh, Emily Blunt, Florence Pugh, Josh Hartnett, Cillian Murphy. All those greats would add up to one Michael Caine.
That cast is amazing right there.
I actually was most surprised by Josh Hartnett.
Oh yeah, he was good for the.
I was shocked about his performance. Yeah,
we haven't seen him in a long time. I mean, forever.
Let me see here. Who's this?
That's his mother.
Do you know her? She's from the Bond movies. Bond girlfriend.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, she done. I forgot the actress name.
Tremendous Dress.
Yes.
Madam Webb's got a 69.
No, it went
That's
down.
very interesting.
It went down. It went down.
Dakota Johnson said you're going to come twice. You might come twice, so there you go.
That Nepo baby. Well, I trust that. I trust the audience more than I trust.
55. It's a 55. It's a 55. It's a 55.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Don Johnson and Melanie are her mom.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Big time Nepo baby.
I didn't know that's who she was. Oh, okay.
Yeah. The score for the audience.
I don't know.
This is old.
Look at this.
Notice that most of the guests are mostly white males.
Oh,
22 episodes.
Yeah, let's get into that.
No.
Damn. Seinfeld destroys him for asking it this, though. Voltaire, listen.
But you take a look over here, Peter. What do you see? A lot of whiteys.
He destroys this interviewer for doing this.
He should. More people should do this.
Here. But this really pisses me off. But go ahead.
Do you think he was really pissed off, or he was just joking?
I absolutely do, because I've heard another interview where people have asked him about stuff like this, and he does get. And listen, Jerry Seinfeld's got. There's such a thing as FU money, but there's also something as F me money. Like I can F myself by saying something crazy.
Well, why would you say? Money. I don't think he looks at race when he gets people for his show.
No,
probably people he gets along with. Yeah. I would like to see more of a diversity, but I'm not going to call him out for it.
I want him to put on the comedians he respects.
But this response is really uncomfortable. Like he really
pisses me off. But
pisses me off.
Really pisses me off. People think it's the census or something. I mean, this has got to represent the actual pie chart of America. Who cares? It's just funny. Funny is the world that I live in. You're funny, I'm interested. You're not funny, I'm not interested.
Okay, there you go.
That's right.
You like the way he responded to him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I have no interest in gender or race or anything like that. But everyone else is kind of with their little calculating. Is this the exact right mix? I think that's to me it's anti-comedy.
Oh. Okay. Oh, this is funny, if this is accurate. In 1948, a man wore 30-pound, three-toed lead shoes and stomped around the Florida beach during the night. The footprints led people to believe that a 15-foot penguin was roaming their lands. He kept up the prank for 10 years, visiting various beaches. The hoax wasn't revealed until 40 years later.
It's one of the original trolls, everybody.
That's great. Here's the... Look at this. It's real. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the controversy about Morph. Now, if there was a character that you would want, no, don't let me fit it. You're not even you're jumping the gun, Anthony. I have a good take on this. If there was a character that you're going to have as non-binary. This one makes the most sense. Morph transitions and forms of the different, and different beings. It makes
He
sense
was in
in
the
this
show.
situation.
I don't like the complaint for this is ridiculous. But he wasn't literally he was literally in the original
I know,
show.
but he the morphs or transitions into different forms.
I mean, yes, he could.
Completely makes
He could
sense.
change his appearance. Yes, yes.
Voltaire, do you see where I'm saying with this? If you're going to do this
If
to a
you're going to make
character,
a character transition or non-binary, this is
one
a
makes the
character
most sense, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes. I'm saying the complaints that people are doing online.
So the people that are saying, "Oh, you're forcing it," I think this is extremely natural in this situation.
And plus,
forcing diversity or different types of characters, that's subjective. But in this case, it's completely ridiculous to complain. In my opinion, it's completely ridiculous to complain about this
and
character
also
being
like,
non-binary when they change so much.
and also like,
sexuality.
If people know the X-Men, they since the 1940s, they've been woke as hell. Like doesn't matter what they are, anything. They
But
talk about
all
political stuff, everything.
all the people that now care about Morph, though,
No,
you're
come
changing
on.
Morph.
No, you didn't know about the character. Stop.
Yeah.
You did not know.
No one cared about Morph. Now they might care about Morph.
Just complain about character.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think Gary tweeted out when the trailer was released, this looks good. I might watch this. Then somebody tweeted that out and he responded, okay, that didn't last long.
Now,
Yeah,
I think
he knew who the character was. Yeah, buddy. Sure.
I think that Michael Giacchino gives a one-up on Charmin Abaid.
I'm not trying
because
to get into that,
he's already worked in the genre, but he's directed the music of these genre films. And he's already directed a special feature. I think that's more significant than what Charmin's done. I'm sorry. I'm not against Charmin. I'll support her if she does her movie. I think she does great documentary work. I do not think it transitions to big budget epic movie, whereas this one might. I'm more hyped for this. I think he did a great debut. Sometimes when people work, like say in animation, they transition to live action. It's not a smooth transition. His going from score work to directorial debut was a seamless transition and was one of the best in the MCU. So I do think you give him a bigger opportunity,
I think it's early for both of them, but if I had to choose one, I'd choose him based on whatchamacallit, the work he's done.
And if you think about directing a score for a movie, you know all the beats of the movie, I think that's why it also makes a good fit. So I'm very happy. A Midnight Suns movie is reportedly in the works of Marvel Studios. Werewolf by Night director Michael Giacchino is being added to direct. And he did that Rogue One score quick because John Williams, I remember when they were developing, John Williams dropped out. He had very little time to develop that Rogue One score.
That can't be easy.
No, that's significant. Okay. Rare photo of Jesus fighting.
Oh my gosh.
No, it looks about right.
Yeah. Quick. Oh, here is from Callie. Please stop. This is from Avatar. This looks pretty cool. Earthbending. He looks a little Lemony Snicket or something, though. I gotta admit. I mean, that's not the greatest look there. You know what I'm saying? That Jim Carrey series.
Yeah.
What was it called? Yeah,
I mean, he's a character from the show, from the animated series.
I know. Faye Valentine. Imagine letting this Bilbo Baggins ASS nerd take over your galaxy.
I mean, bro, nobody knew him. He was like,
Yeah, imagine letting this Bilbo Baggins arse nerd take over your guy. They let him do it.
I mean, who could it tell? I mean, we couldn't tell.
I could tell.
Oh, obviously, but not.
Yeah, I don't want to. It's very sad what happened there, but a good thing. There's good Samaritans.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I mean, good for the fan risking his life to tackle the intruder.
Is Mace Windu dead? Samuel L. Jackson, not yet. If that would be a way to get hype back in Star Wars if they announced that Mace Windu.
I mean,
don't you think?
If you didn't show a body, he's not dead.
Yeah, they've brought back people for less. That have less.
Canon already. Obi-Wan season 2 should be Obi-Wan and Mace Windu coming back to life.
Ooh, I love that, Voltaire.
Yep.
No, but then that would be like playing Mace getting second fiddle to Obi-Wan. Mace deserves his time to shine, though. I agree with the sentiment. I think that would be a powerful next season.
Two amazing actors.
Maybe you just have the Mace show, and then you have Obi-Wan appear there because Ewan McGregor says he wants to come back again. Maybe you just have Obi-Wan in the Mace series to give him his proper due. Callie, get over here.
I don't know if there's enough for Obi-Wan to do in a sequel, truthfully. He's hiding out on whatever, on Tatooine.
But you have an arc where Obi-Wan helps Mace.
No, I think that should just be this should be a buddy show with two amazing actors playing two amazing characters.
A buddy show, like a buddy cop show.
Oh my God, I'd love it. Mason Obi
series. See, you should be there instead of Kathy.
I want it better than her.
Yeah, I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
Come here, Curly. All right. Lots of bananas. I don't know what this is. That's someone. Is this an actual? That's not person's real eyes.
No clue.
I don't know how this is being
cannot
done.
tell. I cannot tell.
I can't tell either.
This is AI.
No.
Trickery.
Is it magnets or something? He has a magnet on his finger?
Gotta be something like that.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't think it's a person's real eyes, but this is Quan Chi.
Too small, right?
What's that?
Too small to be a real person, right?
Yeah, I think it's magnets.
Mm-hmm.
Because look how it's fallen. It really looks like magnets.
So yeah, Isaac, a backstory or a prequel of Mace Windu would require no Samuel L. Jackson. So I think that's the problem with that. Otherwise, I'd love to see a prequel series of Mace Windu growing up and training. I'd love it.
Florence Pugh's +1 to Dune Part 2 premiere was not Voltaire. It was her grandmother. Sorry, Voltaire.
That's fine.
That's fine. Next time. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Jen, that's the scuttlebutt. What was that from? That was from the Little Mermaid repeat.
What do you think of the commercials they did, her and him?
I only saw part of it. I got to rewatch it.
At the end where she's rolling her eyes at him, I thought that was kind of funny, truthfully.
Why is James Cameron changing his tune on this? James Cameron says a 9-hour cut for any of his Afterburn films doesn't exist and never will be released. I would put it in my mouth if I ever did that.
Hey, that's typical.
No, but he said before he wanted to do an extended. I don't know. He's changed.
I don't know. He changed his mind 24/7. So.
This is now. I think these are doctored, but this is kind of funny. This is not good news. It's just funny. Name this band with 4 letters or less. My Chemical Romance. Brothers from Another Sister. 30 Seconds to Jail.
Carnage Asada is really good.
Beavis and the Buttheads.
Mm-hmm.
Red Hot Chili Crackers. Four Finger Meth Punch. Oh, Metallica.
Mm-hmm.
Crack Street Boys. Mega Meth. I'm sorry, that's pretty funny. Now these aren't real people.
Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do.
No, I don't think these are real photos. Like, look at that.
I think I've seen that one with the forehead before, though.
I don't think those are real.
What do you think about that hairstyle with the guy on the far right, Max? You think you could pull that off?
I don't. Why are you trying to get me in a mullet? No, I think these are real people, but they're doctored. Like they stretched.
I see. Yeah, the neck is not natural there. Yeah.
Whoa! Imagine showing up to premiere basically naked and getting completely overshadowed by drop-dead gorgeous Sydney Sweeney wearing a regular dress.
She's not naked. She's wearing something under her.
Yeah, but Sydney Sweeney is just lovely. Look at her.
She's beautiful, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And she's not a nepo baby.
Oh boy. Someone MCUified the MCU Fantastic Four suits.
These jokes are
This is
not
a
even.
period piece from the 60s, right?
Yeah, I'm like over the moon about the premise. I love that it's in the 60s.
I do too.
I like it when I actually, if I was going to reboot the MCU or the DCU, I would either do animated or go back to like Golden Age or go back in time and do the superheroes in it, and in the 50s, 60s, 70s, something like that. I would
I don't
totally
think
do that.
Like first class,
Yeah,
like
like First
X-Men First
Class.
Class.
I
And
don't think
Captain
Pedro
America.
is right for the role. As good as he is, he's too old. He's much older than that actress, that's for sure.
BS.
And I think Jim from The Office was perfect as Reed Richards, but whatever. I'll still take a look at this. The rest of the casting is solid.
I think Pedro's perfect.
And he's too old.
Look at this. Sean O'Rourke is bringing attention to this. Marquise Brownlee, very popular tech reviewer on YouTube.
He's the best tech reviewer, everybody.
Yeah. Every single one of these videos is AI generated. If that doesn't concern you at least a little bit, nothing will.
Wow.
This is a lot more advanced than what we're seeing with people.
That guy's arms look weird, though.
Yeah, I mean, still, this looks better than the Marvel CG, though. Don't tell me this doesn't look better than Marvel CG.
When you put it that way, Max, you're 100% right.
Yeah.
Looks better than the Flash.
When AI looks better than the Flash animation, you go with this. I'm sorry. Look at that.
This looks terrific if it's AI.
I'm telling you, when the AI tools get to the mass market, they already have the more advanced stuff behind the scenes.
So Max, you're going to get your wish. Remember what you were saying that during the strike that they should start making animation so you don't have to use human actors? You're going to get your wish. This is what's going to take over.
I mean, I do wish they kept voice actors, though, but they think they're trying to replace them, too, with AI voices.
Have you heard some of the stuff like on AI, Metallica sings Nirvana?
Yeah.
And how good it sounds? Like how much it sounds like.
Well, the AI does better when there's a lot of reference material.
Yeah.
So
that music stuff is amazing to me, though.
How you do that and not get sued? The best AI stuff is when there's a lot of reference material, for like that example, Nirvana and Metallica. There's so much music to draw from to get you their voices, but you can't legally release that. You can only do fan stuff. So how does the industry do that where it's not going to give them lawsuits because the best stuff is pulled from sources?
Well, so here's the thing. I was at the gym the other day and I found a YouTube video and it was someone who took What If Metallica Say Anger was sang by James Hetfield back when he did Master of Puppets, because his voice did sound different in the musical, and he converted it using AI. And Say Anger is widely thought of as the worst Metallica album ever. And it sounded a million times better with what this guy did with AI. Now, it's completely illegal, but it was up on YouTube.
Right. I think that's where you're going to get the best hot take. I actually think that's where you're going to get some of the best AI stuff is from the public, because it's going to withdraw from copyrighted stuff, source material. And I honestly think that you could see the Snyder verse restored via AI. There's enough reference material there. No, it's not crazy.
That's going to blow some minds, Max.
No, what's crazy about that? You do little scenes by little scenes. There's enough talent in the fan community to just do it themselves.
To do like Zach
deep fakes. You could do deep fakes and then put Cavill's face on it.
That's not illegal, figure drawing, to do that with AI? I didn't know that, really. I presumed it was.
I mean, look at all the action you could do, and then the dialogue scenes, you could do deep fakes.
I see what you're saying.
Stunt doubles. There's so much stuff that you could do.
Yeah, and you know what? If you listen to, for example, just to use an example, Metallica covers Nirvana, it sounds pretty awesome. Like, it sounds like Metallica covering Nirvana songs. And it doesn't sound like you're listening
to... This is AI too? Look at this.
Yeah.
It's puppies.
Everybody loves puppies.
I mean, but they come on, they drew from real puppy videos.
I want a robot puppy that doesn't poop everywhere. I'd love that.
Look at that.
Sure. Give me 3 robot puppies that don't poop anywhere and never grow up. I'll take them. No vet bills. I'm all over that.
Microsoft announces that Starfield and Indiana Jones will remain exclusive to Xbox. I think they should say exclusive to Game Pass, and then they have wiggle room if they get Game Pass on another system. Like, we didn't lie. You got Game Pass on your system, it's exclusive to Game Pass. I do think they're faltering a little bit with the marketing. I would totally be on board with that, Voltaire. I'm like, this is Indiana Jones is exclusive to Game Pass. If your platform allows Game Pass, you will get Indiana Jones. I would put that pressure on all these companies. And Starfield. I would do that with all my big titles. Call of Duty is exclusive to Game Pass, not exclusive to Xbox. Game Pass.
That'd be very aggressive, wouldn't it?
I would be super aggressive with it if I had those game pieces to move, those chess pieces.
So if they're losing as badly as like Bruce Fern everybody says, why wouldn't they get aggressive like that?
No, I would totally. He should have come out with a bold statement instead of wishy-washy today and said, you know what, these games are exclusive to Game Pass. And
They
Game Pass
literally waited. They literally waited a week for a nothing burger. Like, get the hell out of here.
Nothing.
It was ass. It was ass,
told the
bro.
Xbox fans what they wanted to hear, that their Indiana Jones isn't going to another platform.
It was an ass update. It was an ass announcement. It was everything.
Here's the new Deadpool and Wolverine.
No, that's not a new piece. That's fake as
poster.
shit.
What? Could you stop swearing? You're swearing on my clip outs, Anthony. This is? I think this is real.
No, it's not real, bro. It's AI generated.
Oh, I thought this was for the Marvel Jesus.
No.
I thought I thought this was part of the official promo.
No.
It's pretty good.
Okay, so this is AI.
Eventually they will probably make one, but no. It's cool AI, but no.
What is this from? This is from Nerdrotic. I can't unsee this. That's a Yeah, on the Dune 2. This is what she decided.
Oh yeah. This is a good.
What is this from?
I can't remember.
Is that from Doctor Who?
I mean, is Cyberwoman they're saying? I don't know.
That was great.
Anthony Hopkins and Jodie Foster together for a Lambs reunion for Empire Magazine.
Anthony Hopkins, good for him. He's got to be
Josie
very
neighbors.
That's AI.
That's not AI. I could see 4 dogs doing that. You think?
That looked AI to me. Watch it again. Watch how the noses keep coming up. It looks AI to me.
They're saying name a bigger upgrade, so they completely disagree with Voltaire.
I know. Most people do. I think he was great. I don't know why people hated him as.
I didn't hate him. I just didn't like it. Just was blah. Just
he was
average, mid.
I thought he was perfect casting.
What'd you think, Anthony? What do you think you're gonna like as Mr. Fantastic better? Is it an upgrade or downgrade?
Oh, Pedro, I'm sorry, John was dog shit. In the role he had, he didn't have that much to do. Plus, he couldn't come back because he's busy working with Paramount, cooking his universe. I hate these AI generated pictures.
Have a romantic evening with your Dune.
The Doom.
I don't want to know everything that people are doing with these popcorn buckets.
You should get one. You should get one.
Somebody is doing the most disgusting thing you can imagine with that thing. Trust me.
You should get one, Max.
Several people.
You can easily do a modified one and put a device in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. Oh, look at this guy put flowers in. Okay. All right, that's all I have to say about that. Never forget, this would have been the Fantastic Four.
No, she got everything wrong.
You know what, dude? I agree with you. Pedro Pascal's in everything now. He is getting a bit overexposed.
He's not in every. Oh my god, I'm sick.
No, he is getting a lot of exposure. He's got
Mandalorian does not count.
Mandalorian.
It does not
doesn't count.
No, because he's wearing a helmet.
Isn't there? Yeah,
he's wearing a helmet.
Everybody knows it associates him.
Last of Us.
That's a
what other big franchise?
That's it. There's no other big friend. That's it. Other than that, like he's only been in. Well, you didn't count DC because that movie flopped. 84.
This isn't real. This can't be real.
AI. It's AI.
Look at that.
This is the problem with AI. We're going to be thinking everything is AI when we see it now.
No, I just cannot believe this is real.
No, it is real. Oh, hell.
No, look at that. There's no way.
No, somebody would got hit in the head with that.
There's no way they got that close.
Nah, there's no way.
Someone just put two layers of the image there. Happy birthday to Elizabeth Olsen.
She's the most popular of the sisters.
No, yeah, she beat the twins. And she doesn't look as cracked out as they do.
Oh,
How are your finances?
Good.
Oh, okay. I got chocolate coins.
I mean, not surprising.
This is scary.
This is AI.
No, this isn't. You're saying about everything. I believe a real
this
dog.
Looks real. This looks real.
Yeah. But that's so scary that big massive dog the kid just put.
You know what? How many dogs have you seen who grew up with a baby? They would never hurt that baby.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't trust Callie like that.
Well,
I love Callie. I love Callie, but she is not like behaved like that. Underrated film, Age of Ultron. Dakota Johnson is down for a potential Madam Web sequel. Just too bad the audience.
That won't definitely happen.
Does she want it to be part of a Disney MCU or Sony?
I don't know. And she's saying, I haven't seen it myself. I'll see it someday. And I said, I have the same energy, Dakota. I have no desire to rush out and go see it.
That's flaw.
Does it say I too?
No, that looks real. That looks real.
That's real. Can't do it. Animals having fun.
I'd like a pet sloth. I think they'd be a good pet.
In that water.
Pet sloth.
Wonder how much it costs to get one.
Claws.
Yeah.
I'll actually get one of these. I wonder how much it costs.
Florence Pugh and Zendaya for Dune Part 2 press.
Sorry, I hate to say it. Does that look like really Florence Pugh or is that AI?
Okay, no, okay.
That's
I hate that. I hate that nose piercing. I think it looks wild.
Why?
I don't like it. It's not attractive to me.
Callie, get over here. How to politely tell someone they're stupid. Wisdom has been chasing you, but you have always been faster. That's from Avatar, I think. Yeah.
I gotta see that video, Degrassi.
What about the Incredible Hulk animation for Marvel Animation? I would totally be up for that.
I mean, they did make an Easter egg in the beginning of the thing, so of Eddie Brock and Spider-Man. It's all in the same universe, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Only one MCU movie this year. We say goodbye to Cape Shirt and go Ape Shirt.
I mean, there's only one Planet of the Apes.
That's amazing that there's only one MCU movie this year, isn't it?
Yeah, good. That's good. I don't need to see the Sony whatever.
That's why I said it's going to be a $3 billion movie.
No, you crazy on that one.
No, I don't. Wait, worldwide, $3 billion.
Do you think a rated R movie is going to even? It's hard for a rated R to break $1 billion.
The only $3 billion movie, if they release Avatar 1 again, that's going to be the $3 billion movie.
The 10 lowest.
God damn.
MCU movies.
All those movies.
Elektra's not that bad. Come on.
It is.
Ghost Rider.
Sorry, I'm thinking of the original Daredevil. No, my mistake. Elektra is that bad. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All of these.
Howard the Duck, Madam Web.
Is Blade Trinity really at 24 though?
Yes. Yeah. Blade Trinity was horrific.
Ghost Rider, I liked a lot. I think
Ghost Rider 1. I don't know. It was okay. I don't know. Other than that, damn.
The MCU and the DCU to face off when the Fantastic Four and Superman Legacy come out in 2025, July 2025.
Or just enjoy both movies.
Yes.
No, but what do you think?
Competition makes the industry better.
But both Jones movies.
What do you think will have a bigger box office though between the two?
I mean,
in the summer of 2025.
It depends on the cinema scores, if the audience like it or not.
I know, but predict now. Make your calls now, both of you, and we'll see if you're right. What do you think?
Wait, what?
I can't.
What do you think will end up having the bigger box office, Superman Legacy or the Fantastic Four movie, if they're both released in the summer of 2025?
I don't know.
Fantastic Four, because they're gonna break. I believe they're gonna. Well, it depends on Doom, Doctor Doom. It depends on the villain. Pedro Pascal is the main draw.
I can't.
I think it's been a longer time. Here, Fantastic Four's had a longer time to get a good Fantastic Four on screen than Superman has. Superman, we've had a good Superman recently.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a longer time. It's a bigger thing, and it's going into the MCU. Is the first time the MCU. So I would think Fantastic Four is probably going to be more profitable.
Interesting. So Fantastic Four certainly will have a bigger star power with Pedro, but I think Superman is a bigger property. I'm putting my money on Superman, truthfully.
I mean, I can't. Both of them. Yeah.
Look at these gun nuts. Superman Legacy already has Mr. Fantastic and things, so you don't really need to watch Fantastic Four.
Oh my gosh, bro. These DC fans.
They're gun nuts.
I'm a DC fan as well, but like I don't say ridiculous stuff like this. Like, bro, just enjoy both of them.
What do you mean Superman is not popular? Worldwide figure drawing, Superman is one of the most popular properties out there.
Bro, Superman movie will get you $700 or $800 million easily.
I'm really, really happy about this project.
This was a good.
I love that it's R-rated, Max.
Yeah,
I love that.
Well, yeah. James Gunn gives an update. Creature Commandos. All the initial animatics are done and locked, but the elaborate animated finals are now being worked on. And yes, there has been also recent reports that it's not adult animation, but R-rated animation.
R-rated, yeah. That's good.
So, I want the animation to match the quality of this image, though. I don't know how close they could get to that.
It looks very much like what's it called, Invincible animation.
It does. It's fluid.
Josh Hartnett is reportedly being eyed to play Dr.
Bro, this
Doom
is from
in the MCU.
September 1, 2023. That's a long time ago.
Hang on. Am I crazy or do I keep seeing things? Josh Hartnett's doing this, but then he does nothing. I feel like you're hearing like rumors.
Like the fake rumors. Yeah. Come on.
Why did they dig Josh Hartnett out?
Yeah. Damn, that's a long
This
time.
is legit. Look at this.
Oh, the
I
mustache.
don't know why Pedro Pascal is wasting his time on Fantastic Four when they should really be rebooting the Smokey and the Bandit franchise. Look at this.
Listen, I would watch the hell out of that, and he looks like the spitting image of Burt Reynolds. 100%.
I wouldn't be surprised if they rebooted that. I wouldn't.
Here's Timothy Chalamet and Zendaya on the Doom Part 2 premiere.
Oh my god.
That's funny. Come on,
Wow.
Spaceballs.
Wow.
Oh, Zeno has entered the chat. More rumors to instantly ignore.
Tell you about Josh Hartnett, I would imagine.
I couldn't watch Ghost Rider 2 again sober. Umbrella Academy. Here we go.
Last season was terrible. I love that show the first couple of seasons, but that last season was
Here we go. Henry Cavill will play Dr. Doom in Marvel's Fantastic Four film, reported by Variety. And then there was an annotation on Elon Musk's X that said it's fake news. Neither Variety nor other media has published that Henry Cavill is confirmed to be playing Dr. Doom. But if they did this,
sure,
this would be Feige doing a big, this would be Feige and Cavill being a big FU to James Gunn and DC. You didn't want me, I'm going over here. I think that would.
So I think they have to get a name. Josh Hartnett's not going to cut it.
Bro, this is fake. Literally.
Yes, I'm saying if they did this, they may get Cavill.
This would be fantastic. This would work. Like, I mean, listen, like Michael Fassbender, they can't use him. I think he'd be perfect as Doom again. But this would work, believe it or not. He could do it.
You don't think so, Anthony? You don't think it'd be? I'm not saying it's real.
No.
You don't see him as Dr. Doom?
No, he's literally busy doing his.
He is really busy. That's
he's
true.
40. His armor. His 40K.
Well,
universe,
that makes it that makes me think it's more plausible for him to do Dr. Doom than another Marvel character, because Dr. Doom is not going to be all over the place like
he's doing his Highlander. He's doing his Highlander stuff and his 40K universe.
Honestly, Cavill has had an upgrade since he's left Superman. He's good.
Yeah, if he really does the Highlander, he will kill it as the Highlander.
Yeah,
and he should. If he has to choose between Highlander or Dr. Doom, believe it or not, I'm going to tell him.
I don't believe this Degrassi that he's radioactive right now. That's why he's making all these agreements for Highlander and 40K.
So listen to this, Max. What if I told you part of the reason he's not Superman anymore is because he is problematic. And although the Witcher stuff with them changing the script, I believe all that, but I also believe he was problematic on set. And Amazon just told him, you can do whatever you want. We want you. And they let him do whatever he wants. But what if I told you I think he is a bit of a problem?
He was there for like 3
honestly,
or 4 minutes, so not that much.
So the issues he had with the projects he had, they did went to crap. Let me bring this back. So saying Voltaire is suggesting that Henry Cavill may be an issue on set, but the projects that he was involved where he had issues creatively, they went creatively bankrupt.
That's fair.
Both DCU and The Witcher.
That's fair.
They fell off a cliff. Both
it's
of them.
hard to dispute that.
And he does honestly care about these franchises. He is a nerd. So saying he's difficult because he wants a quality product, I kind of side with Cavill on this. I don't have all the facts because I'm not in the industry, but both DC and Witcher went to hell after he left.
I mean, also,
they sure did.
I mean, the thing about The Witcher is that he was just a very passionate friend, and they didn't let him do the thing where he did and stuff like that.
And I would have left. I would have left too.
I would have left. He was
good.
He was
the biggest name attached to the series.
I would have
he was also the best character on the show. I mean, he was a star of it, and he played this role very, very well.
Now, after he finished, probably the views is gonna go down. They're definitely gonna go down next season. So
the show's unwatchable. It's not good anymore.
Who did it better, Queen, Metallica, or Palpatine? That's pretty funny. Rob Zombie. I don't even want to watch that. So, Voltaire doesn't like that either. Okay.
There's your Johnny Storm. You passed Johnny Storm.
Chris Pratt looks really happy with that's Arnold Schwarzenegger's daughter, right?
Yeah.
What's he not got to be happy about? Seriously.
Man, the guy is $1 billion star. You cannot debate that.
He's living life. He's having a good
time. This is good news.
Zeno, is there? Fuck you, motherfucker.
Oh,
so annoying, bro.
You don't let him trigger you. We understand. We understand Anthony fine. Don't be an ass, Anthony or Zeno. God. Okay. This is good news. Free games on Epic Games Store.
Cool.
That Dakar Desert Rally, Fallout 2, Fallout Tactics.
One Dakar game and 3 Fallout games.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Free is good, everybody.
I mean, that's good for people who want to play for free.
This is kind of a weird photo.
That is a little.
Hey, Christian, Rick McCallum behind the scenes of Attack of the Clones.
They're purposely making it weird. Come on. Look at their smiles. I mean, they know what they're doing.
That's old.
All right, well, let's get to mailbag. Let's do a little bit of mailbag here. And Matt Shackman, we trust.
Who's that?
He was the director for WandaVision, and he's doing Fantastic Four.
You do it to way more stuff than that.
2024 is going to be an elite year for comic book movies. This is Roll and good news on Twitter. Look at this. Captain America, New World Order. Marvel Studios, The Fantastic Four. Superman Legacy. The Batman Part 2. I don't know if the Batman Part 2 is going to be there or Blade and Thunderbolts.
Yeah, that's probably going to
do that. We're hearing bad things about 2 of those movies, right?
What, Batman Part 2?
No, we don't. There's no bad
Blade
things
and
about
Captain America. We're not hearing good things.
Captain America, I heard they reshot some action.
Yeah,
And it's
Blade. I don't think it's coming out. I don't think it's coming out.
Degrassi, do you know anything about the alleged reshoots on Captain America? Like, there's some rumors that there's been some massive reshoots on it.
They're only doing reshoots for like 3 months, and that's it. That's really just about it.
All right, let me bring up the mailbag here. Sorry, it's a little bit later, guys. Stick with me, or you want, or if you need.
I'm on the West Coast, the best coast. It's only 10:30, yo.
Okay, cool. Let me bring up the. It'll be just a second. We'll get some mailbag in here. Appreciate all the members leaving your questions and topics.
Superman Legacy almost, I can't imagine it being bad because James Gunn has put so much time in it and he hasn't struck out in my book. So I think that's going to just blast off 20 and save comic book. Well,
So,
no,
I don't think people were still expecting to see Steve Rogers. Zena says a lot of people are going to walk out New World Order or New World. Yeah, after they discover it's not Steve Rogers. I think the general public is intelligent enough to realize that Steve Rogers is no longer Captain America. I don't know. Maybe. Callie, get over
there
here.
you go. So Degrassi confirms 3 months of reshoots is enough time to make a whole other movie, so it ain't good. So these reshoot rumors are true, and that is not good for this Captain America film. And if what Zeno says is true, that consumer confusion could occur, that makes it even worse for people.
I mean, I think there's a possibility if you didn't watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier, where I do think there are people that didn't, that watched Endgame to this, might be slightly confused. They might. I do see that. What do you think, Anthony? If you didn't watch or Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and you just go straight from Endgame to Captain America 4.
I mean, if you watch Endgame, people saw that Captain America gave the shield to Sam
Yeah, he
Wilson.
did. He did. Yeah.
So everybody would know that.
Okay. Fair enough.
I agree. Nobody watched that TV show. I mean, normies. No normie watched that TV show.
Jacob McKenzie says, thoughts on Sylvester Stallone wants Ryan Gosling to be the next Rambo.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes, yeah, he's a huge fan of the character.
I mean, I like Ryan Gosling as an actor. I just don't know if he's right for Rambo. He's too pretty.
I don't see him as a Rambo. I want someone really tough for Rambo. Ryan Gosling isn't real tough to me. Why are we saying Rambo just because in Barbie he had like a bandana on his can?
Maybe that's what Arnold Schwarzenegger. Maybe Sylvester Stallone. That's what he saw. Yeah.
No. So I think he explained it more on the clip, but I saw. But
he did have some funny scenes like that in that Barbie movie.
I mean, if it happens, if Stallone passed down the torch, then I wouldn't be against it. I'll be honest.
Jacob McKenzie, thoughts on Samuel L. Jackson really wants a Mace Windu TV series. He's not dead. Everything yet. Yeah, no, he actually was like bugging George Lucas when he still owned it to say Mace wasn't dead.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, so I think they should do it. They actually should do it sooner than later because Samuel L. Jackson's not that old, but he could still do a lot of stuff. They should get it happening,
Pedro Pascal is Rambo. That's right. That's it. He does everything. Or Henry Cavill.
Pascal.
Or Josh Hartnett.
Oh my lord.
Thoughts on Isabella Merced says that she tried on the Hawkgirl helmet for Superman Legacy. The paint job is impeccable. I can't wait to see that.
I want to see the helmet. I want to see how it looks like. I like the Hawkman helmet and Black Adam. That was good.
I hope you're right, Degrassi.
Oh wow, Mass Vigilante's back with Clothes of the Day 129. The timid feel fear before trouble starts. The cowards feel fear as the trouble happens. But the bravest among us feel fear only after the troubles have taken care of. Alpha Pucks and Beta Tucks.
Oh my. Wow. So he did that the polite way. The real terms are to rhyme with those, but
yeah. Hey Max, I hope you're having a great time and happy Valentine's Day. And have you seen Marvel Studios post that it's finally confirmed? We got Marvel's first family coming to July 25th, 2025. As I think he meant to say Pedro, but he says Pedo as Reed. But that's a big
difference there.
Do not let that catch on with the anti.
That's weird. Okay,
I don't think it was intentional, Anthony. Joseph is Johnny. Ebon Moss is the thing, and it's going to be set in the early 60s. The main villain is going to be Dr. Doom. We don't know that yet. Finally, I can't wait for this movie to come out, and these annoying casting rumors are truly end. That is also a beautiful thing. There's Fantastic Four. There were so many rumors.
God, rumors since July of 2023.
All right, so it's just Mass Vigilante and Jacob in here.
I encourage more since there's new members to participate in the mailbag. Thoughts on Callie? Get over here, please. I'm trying to do a live stream here. Come here. You need constant attention. Thoughts on Ian McDiarmid on Palpatine's return in The Rise of Skywalker? A lot of people said it was ridiculous. Of course, he was dead at the end of the Return of the Jedi, and frankly, I think George thought he killed me too. But JJ thought it would be a good idea, and I wasn't going to argue with him. Yeah, I don't think it was a great idea.
I mean, me either.
All three of those movies were not a good idea.
Max, thoughts? Christopher Nolan says, "Thank God for Marvel movies."
That's
helping keeping the movie industry alive through COVID. Yes, I agree with that.
He's right.
I mean, if he really said that, credit to him, because he's the first auteur, quote unquote, serious director who hasn't crapped on these comic book movies in a long time, and that's
friends the Coppola as well. He likes Marvel. Yeah, him and friends, and I forgot the other. I think Bone something that is doing the Mickey movie as well. He you say positive stuff about it. I mean, he's right. I mean, it did save theaters during COVID that was shut down and not making a ton of money. So yeah, he's right.
Jacob McKenzie, Max, Frank Grillo gave some Creature Commandos updates. Creature Commandos will have a hard R rating. Released around end of summer or beginning of the fall. Frank Grillo says he knows where Rick Flag Sr. will make his live action debut in the DCU. That's interesting.
That's good. I think Peacemaker. I bet Peacemaker 100%.
I gotta tell you, I love that it's rated R. I think that's gonna make it fantastic.
I can't wait to see it. I'm actually I'm more excited for that than Superman Legacies.
I hope James Gunn is listening to this. James Gunn, we like what you're doing so far, despite what some people say.
Thoughts on Takashi Yamazaki? Is interested in having Godzilla fight other monsters in the sequel. I don't know that anyone has pulled off a more serious tone of kaiju versus kaiju with human drama. That challenge is something I'd like to explore.
That's the route every Godzilla series eventually goes, so that's not really very groundbreaking. Takashi.
Listen, Zeno, you could be putting comments in there. Jacob's a great viewer. I appreciate all that he adds, and he gives great topics.
Don't judge how a man spends his time, Zeno.
No, it's a benefit of a membership. It's comparable to a super chat, but you get a lot more in there, and you get a lot of focus on the show.
And he deserves it.
Thoughts on Travis Knight is in talks to direct a live-action Master of the Universe film. I'm all for it.
He did Bumblebee. I forgot the other one. I mean, hey, I want to see. They've been talking about this live-action Master of the Universe for the last 10 years.
I just don't know who's right to cast as He-Man, though. It's just so tough to cast the right guy as He-Man.
I don't know either, but I just want to see it, man. You've been talking about it for decades.
I'm up for it. I like the Kevin Smith series on Netflix.
Yeah.
I've recently. Oh, you don't like it, Voltaire?
I don't want to watch a He-Man show without He-Man in it.
He's in it.
Gosh.
I heard it. Bruce first said for the first season he's in about 15 to 20% of it. So that's not a He-Man show. If he's only in 15 to 20%, I'm going by what Bruce
really good. It's really good.
Yeah, not interested without He-Man.
All right. Thoughts on Christopher Walken says Dune 2 is a love story. What about Zendaya leaving Tom Holland for what's his name? Chalamet.
That's not happening. Yeah.
I think that happened. I think it's just trying to keep it quiet. I think
it's so weird, bro. Yeah, so weird.
She's a superior man. She saw on the side with Chalamet, and she goes, "He's taller. He's got his star is rising higher."
Listen, I hope Tom Holland's still with her.
Weird. So weird with that.
Anthony, why we're so weird? Listen. I don't like to get.
What, a woman's never left a man.
I just believe she's moved on.
Weird.
Okay. Well, this film is about power, families, vengeance, rivalries, and love. It's a love story.
It's been a long time we haven't seen Christopher Walken in a movie.
Christopher Nolan says Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man is one of the most consequential casting decisions that's ever been made in the history of the movie business. He has such charisma as Tony Stark.
He's right.
That's true. I agree with that. I mean, the Marvel Universe got off the ground partly because of him. I mean, Iron Man was not an A-list character.
What do you eat, Callie? Get over here. What do you got?
Yes, Anthony. Hemsworth. If I had to pick one now,
Here.
Hemsworth would be the one I'd pick to play He-Man. You're right.
What do you have?
That's the guy.
She's being bad.
Ugh,
Okay.
you're right. He is with the Jenners. You're right, Degrassi. I saw him at one of the football games with them. Ugh.
Oh, it's just the Capito bottle or something. Okay, whatever. She's not gonna swallow. She just likes to chew on stuff. All right. Denis Villeneuve says he won't ever release any deleted scenes for both Dune films. I'm a strong believer that when it's not in the movie, it's dead. I kill darlings, and it's painful for me.
I never realized like he never has any cuts for his movies.
I just
realized that.
I love the director's cut concept.
I never realized he never has.
I do respect that too, though. Like he says, it's hard. He admits it's hard to cut stuff, but it, you know.
You know what, though? Also, I think Denis Villeneuve is at the point where he gets final cut. So anything he really wants in there, he gets in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's
So
like,
it's not like other directors' cuts.
Yeah, he's like, this is the final cut of the movie. I don't care. Not doing no deleting scenes.
Hey, Zeno, I know you're trolling, being funny, but we do not shame our members in the mailbag, though. You know, Jacob is a great member to this channel. Yeah. Thoughts on Dakota Johnson says the Madam Web script went through drastic changes after she signed on. I can't even tell you what they were. She doesn't even know what she's in. She doesn't even know what she's in.
I want the clip Degrassi was referencing where she looked stoned and they asked her to name Spider-Man movies and she was super stoned and couldn't do it.
Well, she was done in every interview, bro. Like every interview, for whatever reason. Plus, I think she's a California girl.
So, he could have asked all these questions on his lunch break. All right, picked up his phone on his lunch break.
Thoughts on? Let's get back to the topics, everyone.
Been on
please,
the toilet.
Because it's I want to get to bed myself.
When
right.
tired.
Yeah, I am tired. Thoughts on Milo Ventimiglia on if he will audition as Batman again? No, because at this point I'm probably too young. When they say they want young Batman, they want some young. When they say they want old Batman, they want someone older. I don't even know who this person is.
I think he auditioned for Batman when Barbara Patterson and Matt Reeves was doing it back in 2019-18. So that I mean they do that a lot, and like they want a young Batman or older Batman. They never pick either side.
Takashi Yamazaki wants to work with Hollywood actors on the next film. If you know any A-list talent who love Godzilla so much they do it for 1/5 their normal life, let me know. He's not going to get any Hollywood actors like that saying that. You know, he works the actors in Godzilla -1 were.
I don't know why Hollywood hasn't grabbed him.
Oh, look, there you go. Xena's being positive towards you now. Max's failback wouldn't exist without Jacob. Good job, Jacob. Yes, thank you. I expect a question there for you the next one, Zeno. Doctor Strange, please also. Everyone leave a question. All right. Thoughts on cinematographer Lawrence Sher on Joker 2? It's not a musical per se. It has music in it. The music is part of the film and the characters, but I don't know if it's a musical. I actually kind of want it to be a musical, but whatever they go with, I'll be happy.
I think it's a musical. A little bit musical and stuff like that. That's my guess.
Max, can we just play this video that Zeno on his Twitter? I want to just see it. If you just let me share my screen real quick.
Okay.
I'm very curious about it personally. It doesn't
I can't hear.
No, I haven't put the volume on yet.
Okay.
Can you name the 3 Spider-Man?
Oh, I saw this.
Movies?
Yeah.
Should I just
remember to pause to be transformative?
Spider.
She does look a little bit out of it, truthfully, right off the top.
Nepo babies in action.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Here he comes.
Here he comes. That's
oh my gosh.
That's kind of close.
Here he comes. Okay, go ahead.
Yep.
Spider-Man, and he's back.
Oh my goodness.
Why doesn't she just say I don't know?
This would be funnier if this wasn't really her. Like she really doesn't know. She's totally clueless with being in these movies.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one, the last one is the Goblet of Spider-Man.
She can't be serious.
Now she's not serious though.
All right.
She's not a nerd. Shocker.
No, she's a nepo baby.
But she's not cool either. She's out of touch.
She's a Cali girl, so it's not
That
surprising.
I don't find that to be charming at all, truthfully.
No.
But thank you, Degrassi. That was interesting.
Yeah. Takashi Yamazaki says Steven Spielberg loved Godzilla -1 so much that he watched it 3 times. I have met God. What should I do now? That's great. You know, I think Steven Spielberg should be inspired by that movie because it took more practical effects. It was next level.
He probably just appreciated it from a filmmaking level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know Steven Spielberg's next movie.
That's that director's Jaws. Takashi Yamazaki, yeah.
I'd love to see him direct a Star Wars movie. That's enough for me to see him direct a Star Wars movie.
Thoughts on Shamik Moore calls Beyond the Spider-Verse the best film in the trilogy? I hope so. It's a great trilogy so far. What?
Who said that? Oh, sorry. I thought they were talking about Madam Web. My mistake. Sorry.
Oh, no. Beyond the Spider-Verse.
No, that's the actor that played Miles in animated. Okay. No, that's not. No.
Mass Vigilante says, have you seen X-Men 97 trailer? It is amazing. And Marvel is kick-ass this year with Deadpool and now S Epic Beast. Have you seen the Invincible trailer part 2? It seems they're going to get some good animation. Super Con this year. Thoughts? Yeah. The animation's king this year.
And if you haven't seen Invincible, everybody, do yourself a favor. Go back and watch it. It's fantastic.
I just didn't see season 2 yet.
It's very short. It's good.
Yeah, they released the first half and they're releasing the second half in March.
So one of Sony's producers come on and said there are plans to create live-action Miles Morales Spider-Man in the works for universe, the same universe where we're all just experienced Madam of Mid.
They never say.
So this could be problematic for us fans to finally see a live-action Miles.
They never say it will be for the
yes,
Sonyverse. They just say that they're working on a live-action Miles Morales.
They need to get really good talent for it, though.
It's not. It's definitely not going to be in the.
Let's be real. They got lucky with Across the Spider-Verse films.
I don't. Well, yeah, because they got Lord Miller.
I'll get to it, Strange. Thank you.
Well, it's just not consistent with Sony that they produce two great films.
Yeah, they got lucky on that production. I don't think it had anything to do with the producers at Sony making that happen. The people that created it made it happen.
No, that it was Lord Miller.
In the same way, I don't really give Kathy credit for Mandalorian. Mandalorian happened under her watch, but it was presented to her. You know, it's just like Joker. Was Walter Amada responsible for the Joker's being success? No, he didn't even have that much faith in it.
Yeah, but it's under his watch, just like the president gets credit for the economy.
All right. Mass Vigilante said Madam Web has finally come out, and out of all the days it had to be Valentine's Day. The irony is this film ain't getting no love. Respect. It deserves. The numbers are tracking really low. Lower than any MCU and DCU film combined, basically meeting. Cal, you right? Okay. Morbius levels. Do you know there's a rumor that Dakota might have been lied to, thinking this film's part of the. She just assumed that she's part of this big MCU universe.
Yeah, Yeah.
I don't think she was necessarily. I mean, it's possible she was lied to by some her agents that she then fired. But honestly, seeing how she was in that interview just now, I think I put this on her.
So if her agent told her we're going to make a Marvel movie with you in it, why would she understand the distinction? Who on earth thinks that
because it's her.
Dakota Johnson, a multimillionaire,
she seems like she's never really had to work a day in her life, honestly.
Exactly. So like,
she just doesn't. She's so oblivious to. Oh, it's not in that universe. Because then she's talking. I talked to Scarlett Johansson to get advice, and Scarlett Johansson hasn't said anything on this.
Yeah. Scarlett Johansson came to my house for dinner to see my parents.
She probably begged Scarlett Johansson, "What can you tell me? We're girlfriends now in the MCU." No, you're not. Right? Get away from me, Dakota.
I would like.
I don't think she was lied to. I think she assumed
Yeah.
Like look at her. Look at what she's wearing to the premieres. Like she's like does not know what this is. She's not self-aware. Okay.
No, but like, well, I mean, I don't mind what she's wearing. I think those outfits every outfit that every actress has for premieres are good, cool.
Yeah, Max, it seems that Dan Trachtenberg, after creating this masterpiece, which was Prey, continuing on another new Predator movie called Badlands that's set in the future. Another topic, it seems that Disney Hulu are creating an Alien series that will not be connected to
Yeah,
Prometheus
we been
Covenant.
knew that.
Are
Do you live under a rock?
Oh, is that a way to address the members?
Don't attack members. Come on.
I'm sorry.
Maybe he didn't see the episode where we spoke about that.
No,
You know,
I didn't know that
what?
it's
I
the
still
Alien
can't-
series not connected to Prometheus and Covenant.
I'm very unhappy about that, Master.
Why would it be?
I want them to. I love the Prometheus concept, and the fact that the TV series is not connected to it is disappointing to me.
Yeah, I do not care about those movies, and thank God it's not.
I care about all these projects, and I love Dan Trachtenberg. So,
And I love Noah Wiley. He's great. Who's doing the Alien TV series?
it's just you, Zeno. It's just you. No, I am not more critical towards women.
No,
than men.
How dare you?
It's you.
How dare you suggest that?
Guess that Max is some kind of misogynist bastard.
Yeah. No, I criticize James Gunn. I criticize Zack Snyder to a lesser degree.
James Hamada, he won't leave James Hamada alone.
Walter Hamada.
Sorry.
Yeah. Feige has had some fumbles, but overall, he's done a great job. So,
not lately.
Well, with these announcements with Fantastic Four and everything,
we'll see if he can right the ship.
Yeah, you've never been writer, Cal. He's gonna troll. All right. Thanks, Jacob, for providing this. Look, this is great. I get charts in my mailbag. This will be great for a clip out. Thank you so much, Jacob. The top most watched movie trailers of all time, and I keep saying this is going to be the first $3 billion movie.
Bro,
Everyone's
it's
like,
not gonna
no,
make $3 billion. Jesus Christ,
rated
man.
R. But then look at the trailer
It's
views
not
already.
gonna make $3 billion. That's ridiculous.
Look at the trailer views already.
Yes,
It's
that is
100 million
great.
more than Avengers Endgame.
Yes, that's. I mean, different times, but yes, but no. The only $3 million movie is gonna be
trailer
Avatar.
views do lead to success.
Yes, but
This just came out, Anthony, and look at this trailer
bro,
views.
the only movie that's gonna make $3 billion is
It's
Avatar.
already 100 million more views, and it just came out. There's going to be more views over the next few months until it comes out, until
Bro,
July.
it's only gonna be Avatar. That just no.
I think this is significant.
You was wrong with Mission Impossible last year. We're not doing this again. We're not doing this again.
Voltaire, do you think there's something here to look at the charts with the trailer views?
Yeah, 3 million.
Hold on.
I mean, 3 billion. I mean, come on. I mean, look, no, it's going to be a massive movie. There's no question about it.
I say at least 2 billion.
Good golly, what did Barbie make?
I mean, look at these. Look at this
1.4
trailer. Endgame.
1.4.
100
Barbie
million
made 1.4. You think it's going to beat Barbie?
Look at these views on the trailer. This trailer just came out, Voltaire. It's not like Avengers Endgame.
Those are views, not like
are the views that
all
still
from social media, right? But yeah, I mean, all from every
That
social
seems like
media.
a bit of a tall task. 3 billion.
Yeah, but I don't think not 3
I
billion.
mean, Max, you're not even saying 2 billion. You're saying 3 billion.
3 billion is crazy.
That's a bit bananas.
I don't think it's bananas. Look, the numbers support that it's going to be now. 3 billion might be a stretch. I think it has the opportunity to get there, but look at how significantly more this trailer got, and this is over the lifetime of Endgame being out. This is not just. This is the first week Deadpool and Wolverine trailer was out, and it's already.
The movie's got everything, right? It's got hype. It's going to have a gap between Marvel movies. It's got A-list characters in it. It's got cameos. There's a lot to. And look, if Taylor. Okay, so here's the deal. If Tay-Tay is seen in the trailer towards the end, that's the only way it even sniffs what you're asking for, Max. You need Tay-Tay in the movie. Otherwise, I can't imagine.
How, Voltaire? If we're just going on the numbers, Avengers Endgame, 268 million.
What are you talking about? 2019.
2019
2019
and it made $2 billion, right?
Bro, 2019 is a
Well,
different
that's
time
a good
period.
point. That's a fair point.
Right?
When you think of it that way.
Yes, because that's 2019 you're talking about.
And it, okay, so they had all these years to get these views, and it already passed all of them.
It's something.
Watch Deadpool Wolverine, where it's going to be the trailer after it comes out. How much more this views count's going to grow?
You could say it will get it will maybe get close to No Way Home numbers. You could say that, but not 3 billion. Hell no.
It's going to break $1 billion. No Way Home didn't break it.
Well, No Way Home made 1.9 billion.
No Way Home made close to $2 billion.
Yeah, I mean, if there was no COVID, they probably
I think it'll beat No Way Home when you think of it that way.
If there was no COVID, No Way Home probably would have made 2.9 billion.
Mass Vigilante says your thoughts on Deadpool Wolverine trailer. Besides the fact tripled over 100 or over 360 million views, higher than Avengers film. See, clearly we saw.
I didn't know No Way Home made that much money. When you think of it in those terms, if No Way Home could do it,
yeah,
could almost break.
There was the highest grossing movie in COVID.
And the humor is going to be significantly higher in this movie than No Way Home. More watchability with the humor, I think.
And I would argue bigger star power.
Yeah. Clearly, we saw the TVA recruiting Wade to stop Crazy Mutant Timeline. He decided to go rogue and fight against them in the Fox X-Men Void, of course, meaning out with a 3-clawed friend of ours. So you excited for this film? Clear you and Emily lost the Marvel love. No, not me. But after seeing this, are you back riding the Marvel train?
Pause.
You hypocrites.
I did lose the Marvel love, and this movie is bringing some Marvel hype back for me.
Yeah, I never lost the Marvel love.
I did.
I'm so hyped for Marvel right now.
They made so many bad movies and have made so many bad.
I gotta admit, if you're talking about Deadpool or Wolverine versus Superman Legacy, I would take Deadpool Wolverine over that for sure.
Golly, that's tough.
That's not tough for me. I would rather, if I can only see one, I would go with Deadpool.
I'd probably take Deadpool Wolverine too. I
mean, it also is. Yeah, I do agree with Anthony. A already movie is hard to make $1 billion. Yes, I mean Joker is the number one. I could think it could be.
I don't
Joker.
think it's as much as if you have the it factor, the R rating is not going to matter. It's not going to matter, and I think it matters less nowadays than it did before.
I don't know about that.
Interesting. I think that's a hindrance, but that's interesting, man.
And it also it's kind of like there's that factor too.
I think it could. I mean, I think it could be Joker.
I think it's going to be a lot of. I think it's going to be a lot of people's first radar movie.
Listen, I think
Joker had way less hype, but it broke $1 billion.
Listen, I think it could break. I think it could be Joker because that's the highest rated R movie ever. It could be Joker. After that, then yes, that could go on that.
Jacob McKenzie, thoughts on Madam Web's tracking to earn 22 million, 25 million on its domestic opening? It'd be lucky if it gets that. In comparison, Morbius earned 39 million during the same period. Anything it makes that's lucky.
I really hope Morbius beats it. That would be very funny.
That's sad. That is sad to see, and Sony is feeling like we always.
Actually, you have to go see this.
I don't see the link. Strange. I refreshed it here. Let me see.
Yeah.
Actually, owe it to your fans to go see this movie.
They don't care if I want. It's only Perp that cares. Perp and DL.
Well, DL wants to converse with you intelligently about it.
Yeah, I respect that.
Well, what is your wife? Does your wife have any desire to see that?
No, she doesn't. No, she's done with superhero movies.
Oh, that's right. You mentioned that after.
No, it was after. What was the last one?
Zam 2?
Aquaman 2 as well. I don't see it. I'm trying Doctor Strange. I don't see your link. You send it me on Twitter or something because I don't see it. Maybe YouTube blocked the link.
Those bastards at Google.
Gargoyle was never gonna make money. I'm sorry, Matthew Vaughn his downfall needs to be studied.
I really want to see Argyle. I know Joe said it was good, but that's meaningless.
I mean, anything Joe says is
I
good.
don't want to see it.
I'm trying Doctor Strange Marvel Theories. I just don't see it. I don't know where it is.
3 hours? Damn. We've really been on for 3 hours? Oh, wow.
Yeah, see, Deadpool is greater than the fake Joker, as you say, Zeno. I mean, it's not even comparable from a hype standpoint and from a character popularity standpoint. And that Joker was, you're making a joke calling him the fake Joker, but he was indeed the fake Joker. It wasn't a traditional Joker. And although Joaquin Phoenix has some star power,
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix. He was close of playing Doctor Strange, but he couldn't because of schedule conflict.
I mean, I don't know if he'd be right for the role, but anyway.
Nah, me either. I don't think he would have been right.
The fact that movie made $1 billion is
yeah. I don't know if it makes $1 billion this year, I'll be shocked.
Why with Lady Gaga? You don't think it will make $1 billion with Lady Gaga?
I don't know. I'll be shocked. That's what.
Well, it's 2 a.m., fellas. Sorry, Strange. If you get that link, send it to me on Twitter because I cannot find it in the mailbag. I don't know why it's not showing. Oh, bad take, Zeno. Oh my goodness.
No, but she'll be fine. Isaac, you actually saw Madam Web? Okay, see, Isaac said it was terrible. Isaac is a very positive individual, so if he didn't like it, that means something to me.
Yes. Gaga is a fake Quinn. Oh my goodness.
He's gonna kill it as Harley Quinn. Mark my words. Kill it. She's gonna shame what's her name out of it.
Oh yeah. She's gonna be Grace Harley. I have no debate on that. Yeah.
Oh, Lady Gaga is beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're.
Forget about looks. Just as an actress, she's gonna kill it.
No, I know, but I see them. You know.
Hey, Mr. J, I'm gonna sing you a song.
I think first she's gonna star as the Dr. Harley, and then after that she's gonna transition to the crazy, Harley. So Max, you good? Hello.
Yeah. I'm about to end it.
You sound tired, like yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm about to end it. Thank you everyone for the support. Oh, there you are. Thank you. Yeah, send it to me on Twitter. I don't know why it's not coming through. Oh God, Zeno, you're pissing me off. Good night, everyone. Have a good.
There's no evidence about Zeno.
I gotta call you, Zeno. I'm gonna give you hell. All right, goodbye, everyone.
Good night and good luck, everyone.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Good night and good luck, everyone.